Alrighty guys, what is going on, and welcome back here to another live stream. I hope everyone is doing alright out there. Glad to have everybody here for this special day here. Like I said, we have ourselves a pretty decent sized severe weather event that is getting ready to kick off. It's actually been kicking off here for the last, probably the last hour or so. But what's up, everybody? Hope everyone is doing good out there. I do actually have some reports straight off the bat coming through Twitter, which I got to be sharing with you guys here in a minute. But anyways, let's go ahead and see who is here just to say hello. We have ourselves Scott, we have Lisa, we have Yo-Yo, we have Starshine, we have Gaming Dude, we have KT Bear, we have Aviation and Weather, we have Logan, we have Sam, we have Huddy, we have, let's see here, Pilot. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing all right out there. Glad to have you guys here for today. So, if you don't know what's going on here, we have ourselves a severe weather event that is expected to kick off all the way basically from central Texas all the way up into portions here of, like, Michigan. And actually, the upper state of Michigan here is actually where the highest of the severe weather is expected. So, we have ourselves to moderate risk. Like I said, severe threat level 4 out of 5. This is actually a pretty big old risk here regarding, severe weather and stuff like that. So, really the bullseye for today that we got to really be looking out for is my friends out there in central and eastern Iowa. Yet again, like I said, you guys just seriously just got hit pretty hard the other day, and yet we're in line for possibly even more severe weather, so keep that in mind. Also, northwestern Illinois is included too inside this moderate risk region, and then we introduce a secondary moderate risk for portions here of a few counties in southeastern Oklahoma, portions here of like northwestern Arkansas and south central portions of Missouri. So that's the level 4 out of 5. That is the bullseye here for today. Let's see, Jzor with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see, 646. All right, we'll look at that here really quickly for you. This is across Illinois, so you, my friend, are actually inside of a enhanced risk. Yeah, you're in that level 3 out of 5. So you got to be looking out for that. Main concerns out there for you is, let's see, 5% chance for tornadoes. Damaging winds is a 30% chance. So yeah, you got to watch out for that. Also, significant hail being 2 inches in diameter or larger being possible. Anyways, but that's that. Thank you for the 2. Greatly appreciate it. So, here just a little bit ago, not too long ago, we got ourselves a tornado watch that's been issued for portions here of northern Missouri, basically central and southern areas of Iowa and northwestern areas here of Illinois. So here's the thing. They put out the possibility of maximum hail size up to 3.5 inches in diameter. Can you believe that? 3.5 inches in diameter. Like, that is some very large hail. I mean, we're talking like nearly baseball, like possibly even larger than baseball size hail could be possible today. And that actually brings us to the storm reports that I was wanting to tell you guys. So we got ourselves a few reports coming through here from Jacob. He actually got himself some pretty interesting weather this morning. We switch over here to the Twitter. Like I said, by the way, if you guys want to send any reports to us to Twitter, like I said, tag us on Twitter at NWW1162, and that'll be where we'll be sharing this. Anyways, but here's a report coming through from earlier from Jacob. Apparently, there's been a little bit of hail. You can actually see it accumulating there on the trampoline. So this was actually here towards Chicago. So this morning we had ourselves a few little storms that were rolling through. And obviously it was, pretty much strong enough to produce a little bit of a hail. Also, here's another video that he sent to us, actually of, once again, towards Chicago, but actually showing the sirens going off. If we listen closely, I'm going to turn off the weather radio here for 1 second. We're going to go ahead and pause this here for a moment. But if I was to switch over here, listen to this. You can hear the radio, or hear the sirens going off. So that's a little eerie out there. But yeah, like I said, to my friends out there, we definitely got to be on the lookout here for severe weather, even across Chicago still. Because like I said, we have ourselves a pretty big risk out there for a lot of people. In which we definitely need to be on the lookout for. But right now, at the current moment, if you guys are wondering what is currently kicking off here, we only have ourselves, let's see, one severe thunderstorm warning here in the state of Missouri. But there is something really special about this warning here. We've actually had multiple reports of 2-inch hail out of it. You know, like I said, basically larger than golf ball size hail has been reported out of this. So this is actually it looks like it's hooking too. So that could be a concern for maybe even a bit of tornadic activity here. Yeah, usually whenever you see a hook like that, that's not a good sign. Anyways, but on the storm here, it does. Radar coverage out here is pretty terrible, but it does appear there is a bit of increasing velocities on the tail of that storm, which could be identifying the possibility of some rotation that might be early stages of rotation that might be starting to pop off with the storm. Definitely would be watching out for it. We have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here, heading right towards Santa Fe here in kind of like northeastern Missouri here. This storm is currently warned here for the possibility of tennis ball size hail. Can you imagine that? Tennis ball size hail, as well as 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Now, here's the thing. So, like I said, we actually have 3 reports of the history of the storm actually producing 2 inches in diameter hail already being reported out of this here. So we are indeed seeing ourselves this just south here of Sturgeon, I think that is. Let's see, this is for hail between golf ball and tennis ball size hail reported from a train weather spotter at 2040 UTC, which is 2107 UTC right now. So, of course, behind that we have another one here, train weather spotter, hailstones a bit smaller than tennis ball. Definitely really crazy stuff there. And, of course, there's another one even behind that from the public reporting it. So this storm is definitely producing some very large hail, in which if you guys are in the path of the storm here, basically in northeastern Missouri, I would definitely be watching out for it. Like I said, right now it appears to be mostly over rural areas here, but it does look like it's heading right here towards portions of let's see, Santa Fe, heading there towards Perry, Florida, not the state, but the town name here. Definitely should be on the lookout there. So we'll be on the lookout. We'll definitely keep an eye on it. Anyways, but that is kind of what we are seeing here. Let's see here. Do I think the storms will fire off in southern Missouri before dark? The local weather channel says there's a cap in place. Yes, that's actually a big limitation to possibly today's storms here. Let me actually switch you guys over here to the meso-analysis really quickly. I just want to see, I kind of want to show you guys what's going on over here. So basically what we have going on is, you notice there's a lot of blue in this map. Like I said, don't really pay, like I said, I'm not expecting you guys to understand this, but the blue is telling us that we have a cap, basically, that's preventing the thunderstorms from forming, essentially. And that cap is pretty strong across areas here of Missouri. So probably not going to see any storm activity right now or anytime soon in the immediate future. Now, whenever we take a look here at the models, we're going to go ahead and pull up the HRRR here for a moment. I'm just going to go ahead and show you all what the future radar potentially could be looking like here. We're going to go ahead and bring this up for y'all. Here's the simulated radar over the next 15 minutes, which I'm going to go ahead and switch you guys to a better screen so it looks a little bit better for you. Also, the time is on the top, as you can see there. Once again, yeah, there's actually a bit of snow out of this event too. Some areas could be seeing well over a foot possibly out of it, which is definitely pretty crazy. Anyways, we track way down in time here. You notice I'm actually going to drop down to 18Z run, which has a lot more time to go over. We track way down here in time, so moving in here towards like the evening hours, and you notice how the storms really fire off across like Iowa, kind of starting here kind of around like 7 o'clock or so. That's according to one model. Remember, models are not perfect, but that is kind of what this model does suggest, is a possibility here of some very, very nasty storm activity really starting to pop off there across Iowa. But as we track our way down here in time, you notice how that we start to get this line that forms, kind of like overnight. And that's kind of the main concern here, is the fact that these storms are going to be producing some, like I said, all types of hazards throughout the nighttime. So, like I said, with that being said, that is definitely something that we need to really consider here. Is these storms are going to be happening, a lot of them are going to be happening at nighttime, starting from now, moving into the night hours. So basically from here on out, we're going to be seeing a lot of storms pop off. But like I said, with nighttime, it's very difficult to see, any severe weather, right? It's very difficult to see. Like tornadoes, it's impossible to see them. So that right there, my friends, is just something that we need to be on the lookout for tonight. And if you have a weather radio, I'd recommend turning it on alert mode if you have not already. Would definitely recommend that because, like I said, you never know. It could be saving your life tonight. Because, like I said, there's a possibility for some strong tornadoes. And speaking of, the Storm Prediction Center has actually put out a 15% significant risk. Very, very large risk here for potentially damaging tornadoes here. Let me go ahead and switch you guys over here to the Storm Prediction Center. If you look at this, here's the map that we have here. You notice how the 10% region, the yellow and the red, have like these dashed lines going through them? That is what we call the significant or the hatched risk area. And what that represents is the possibility for tornadoes being Ef2 or higher. So we do have the potential for some damaging tornadoes across those areas being possible, which I would definitely consider watching here. Anyways, but like I said, we have a really big threat here for tornadoes today. Like I said, any color that you see here, really, there is a chance for tornadoes. The green's a low percent chance. Is a 2%. Nothing really to worry about too much. It's possible that a brief spin up could occur, but across the areas in brown, that's where things get a little bit more likelihood. The likelihood increases to a 5% chance. And of course, we move into the yellow and red. That is the big areas we need to be looking out for. 10 and 15% chance for tornadoes. So we're going to really need to watch out for that. Damaging winds, 30% chance across those red areas. Basically, seeing the possibility of 60 to 70 mile an hour wind gusts. And when it comes to hail, we have a big old hail threat here. And you notice there's that black netting we were talking about all around it. That right there, my friends, is basically the risk telling us that we have ourselves a very, very large hail potential here for today. So really something we need to be on the lookout here for. Anyways, but that's that. Will Central Texas get a severe thunderstorm watch issuance tonight? Okay, so here's the thing. So right now, whenever it comes to, let's go ahead and switch you all back over here to the main radar. So like I said, there is something we call a cap that's in effect here, basically preventing a lot of thunderstorms from firing off. We got a few showers popping off here in eastern Texas, which is far from anything severe. So anytime soon, we're probably not going to see a severe thunderstorm watch or anything like that. Who knows? Maybe tonight, if the cap does break, which I don't really have my highest hopes for, but if it somehow does, and we start to get a bunch of severe thunderstorms popping off, then they'll probably eventually issue that. Absolutely. Anyways, but that is that. So let's see here. But yeah, no, we are going to do zip codes today. We are going to be doing zip codes in this live stream because, like I said, things are on a quiet pace right now. We just have this one severe thunderstorm warning popping off here in Missouri, in which we are going to be looking at here. Once again, right now, this thing is warned for 2.5-inch hail. Like I said, 2.5-inch hail, as well as 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Can you believe that? Like, that is crazy. So, like I said, very, very large hail has actually been reported out of the storm here. If we were to switch back over here to, the radar. From a little bit ago, we actually have some reports here from spotters showing large hailstones a bit smaller than tennis ball size. And then the next one says between golf ball and tennis ball size. So the hail seems to be getting a little bit larger out there. So that's kind of the only storm that we really have going on right now worth significance. But we'll definitely keep an eye on it. We'll definitely continue to let you all know what's going on. And if any new warning pops up, then, like I said, we'll be the first one here to jump the gun and everything like that. Let's see here. Robert, thank you for joining the Tropical Storm Club. All right, my man. Thank you for that. Greatly appreciated. You know what? I'm actually going to switch you guys back over here to the main risk area because I want to go ahead and talk about your all's forecast. So if you have a zip code, let us know. We're going to be here for you. All right, let's see here. First up, we have Donna. Wants me to take a look here at 63080. 63080. Gotcha. This is across portions here of Missouri. So you're basically west of St. Louis here. Okay, so you, my friend, are inside the enhanced risk, that severe threat level. You're in that severe threat level 3 out of 5. So your main concern, you actually do have that 10% tornado threat we were talking about, a pretty decent size potential here for tornadoes. So there's a 10% chance of that. Damaging winds, there's a 30% chance of you seeing some damaging winds, maybe 60 to 70 miles an hour today out of some of these storms. And of course, with hail, you have a 15% significant threat showing the possibility of some large hail, potentially 2 inches in diameter or larger. So really is something you're going to want to watch out for. Like I said, you're actually in the second highest threat for today, in which it's definitely worth, definitely worth watching here. Absolutely. Let's see here. Andrew wants me to take a look here at 52722. 52722. All right, across areas here of Iowa. So you, my friend, are right there on the nose. So yes, you are inside the severe threat level 4 out of 5. You have yourself a really big risk here for severe weather today. You're actually in the biggest risk that we have overall. So whenever it comes to tornado probability, you actually have a 15% chance here of seeing tornadoes. A 15% chance of that within 25 miles of you. Like I said, picture a box 25 miles by 25 miles around you. There's a 15% chance a tornado could drop within that zone, and there is a possibility it could be Ef2 or higher, which, like I said, does seem to be possible for today. Now, damaging winds, there's actually a 30% chance for that, and when it comes to hail, we are looking at a 30% significant risk, showing the big possibility here that maybe some of these hailstones could be quite large. Like I said, maybe even showing the possibility here of maybe tennis ball size, and some sizes could be even higher potentially today. So really got to watch out for that. Absolutely. Definitely. Starshine wants me to take a look here at 49286. 49286. All right. This is across areas here of Michigan. So here's the deal. Here's the deal, you guys. So tomorrow we actually have ourselves an upgrade, level 3 out of 5 here on the spectrum. Look at that, a big old enhanced risk across portions here of like Kentucky, Tennessee, portions here of Missouri, Illinois, Indiana. Like I said, they upgraded this last night. It is huge, a very large risk here overall for severe weather. So really got to be on the lookout there for that. So whenever it comes to things here, you guys have really got to be on the lookout here. They actually did put a 10% significant risk here for tornadoes on the upper portion of the Ohio Valley here. Really big risk actually for tornadoes. Really got to be looking out for that. Damaging winds and hail. Like I said, hail's a 30% chance, and damaging winds is also a 30% chance as well. So really got to be watching out here for tomorrow. So for Michigan, so for you, my friend, we are actually inside of the enhanced risk. That's severe threat level 3 out of 5. We got to really be on the lookout for that. But yes, that is kind of what we are looking at. So watch out here tomorrow because you have yourself a pretty big risk. We're going to be live during both of today and tomorrow because they're both going to need to be watched here very closely. All right, let's see here. Debbie wants me to take a look here. Says, please and thank you. 71901, of course. 71901. Anytime. Let's see here. Across portions of Hot Springs, Arkansas. All right. So Hot Springs is actually, let's see here. Hot Springs is inside the moderate risk. That's severe threat level 4 out of 5. So you have a pretty big risk. 15% chance here for tornadoes. Damaging winds is a 30% chance. And when it comes to hail, there's a 15% chance there for you. So definitely want to watch out for the possibility for some tornadoes, followed by that damaging wind concern. And like I said, some large hail could not be ruled out either. So definitely want to watch out for it. All right, let's see here. Next up, we have ourselves Alex and Ben. Wants me to take a look here at 63119. 63119. All right, across St. Louis. Gotcha. So, yeah, St. Louis is actually in a pretty big risk here for today. We have ourselves a enhanced risk, a severe threat level 3 out of 5. Like I said, that's a pretty big risk here regarding today. Tornado probability is actually a 10% significant chance. Once again, there's a possibility within 25 miles of St. Louis. There could be the possibility of a tornado dropping within it, a 10% chance here. Damaging winds, 30% chance. So there's actually a pretty decent chance here for some damaging winds. And when it comes to hail, there is a 15% chance of seeing significant hail. So that definitely does seem to be a big concern. So we'll definitely be on the lookout there for that. All right, let's see here. Next up, we have ourselves K-Fam says Kentucky, ? So Kentucky's threat is tomorrow. And like I said, there's a lot of places actually in Kentucky we got to watch out for. Specifically the western side of Kentucky, that's kind of where the highest risk as of right now is set to be. So got to watch out for Kentucky tomorrow. Absolutely. Yeah, tomorrow's your day if you're across Kentucky. Today's your day if you're across portions of like the Midwest, even the western Ohio Valley will be impacted by this here. Let's see. Ashley wants me to take a look here at 71842. All right. This is across portions here of Arkansas. So you, my friend, are on the southwestern side of the state. And I tell you what, you are right there inside of that moderate risk. So you're inside the red here. So like I said, that's the biggest threat for today. We have a moderate risk, a severe threat level 4 out of 5. Now, whenever it comes to tornadoes, like I said, there's a 15% chance. That's the reason you have this moderate risk here. Damaging winds, we have ourselves a 30% chance. So like I said, I got to really watch out for those damaging winds and potentially a few tornadoes nearby. When it comes to hail, though, there's actually a 15% chance significant risk. I mean, like I said, there's a possibility for some of these hailstones being quite large, potentially up to tennis ball size could be a possibility. Like I said, 15% chance of that. Got to really be on the lookout regarding all that activity, so keep that one there in mind. All right, let's see here. Blaze, please do not spam, because that just makes me not want to get to yours, because I find that really disrespectful. All right, let's see here. Next up, we have ourselves KT Bear. Wants me to take a look here at 44314. 44314. This is across areas here of Ohio. All right, so you're right here just south of Cleveland. So, yeah, here's the thing. Today's not your day, but tomorrow you got yourself an enhanced risk out there, my friend. You're right there towards, like, Akron, which Akron here does have ourselves a level 3. Now, when it comes to tomorrow's probability, we actually have ourselves a 5% chance for tornadoes, a 30% chance for wind damage, maybe 60 to 70 miles an hour. And when it comes to hail, we have a 15% chance. So overall, you definitely want to watch out for that tomorrow. So like I said, yeah, once again, tomorrow is another big day. Actually a very, very large threat here tomorrow, too. I mean, between today and tomorrow, yeah, we got a lot of severe weather on our hands we got to be really looking out for. All right, let's see here. Next up, Tristan wants me to take a look here at 72461. 72461. This is right here for portions of Arkansas. All right, my friend, you're on the far northeastern side. So for today, you have yourself a slight risk, a severe threat level 2 out of 5. So it's not the highest risk, but you're kind of on that middle ground here for today regarding severe weather. 5% chance for tornadoes within 25 miles of you, so it's pretty low, but it's not completely ruled out. Damaging winds is a 15% chance, and when it comes to hail, we are talking also a 15% chance. So we'll definitely be on the lookout there for that, my friend. Like I said, today is your day. You got to be looking out for the severe weather, possibly later on tonight. All right, let's see here. Next up, we got ourselves Scornet wants me to take a look here at 51632. 51632. All right, across portions here of Iowa. You, my friend, are on the southwestern side. So here we go. So you barely made it inside the enhanced risk. You're inside that level 3 out of 5. So your concern here is actually a 5% chance for tornadoes, a 30% chance for damaging winds, and hail is actually a 15% chance of seeing some hail, maybe quarter size or larger. Like I said, I really do believe that some of those hailstones could be possibly even larger, maybe up to golf ball size for your location, so I'd really watch out for that. Absolutely. Let's see here. Let's tie one on. It wants me to take a look here at 47446. 47446. All right. This is across portions here of Indiana. All right, so yeah, your main concern here is for tomorrow. Like I said, we have ourselves a enhanced risk here. Like I said, the entire state of Indiana. Like I said, look at this, y'all. The entire state of Indiana is in an enhanced risk for tomorrow. So the entire state of Indiana does have the risk for tornadoes. Like I said, for your portion being on the southern half, you actually have a 5% chance for tornadoes, a 30% chance for damaging winds, and a 15% chance regarding hail. So yeah, you got to watch out for tomorrow, as tomorrow is your day for possible severe weather. All right. Let's see here. Teresa wants me to take a look here at Springdale, Arkansas, 72762. 72762. All right. This is across portions of Arkansas, like as we said, northwestern side. So today is your day. You got to watch out for severe weather. Whenever it comes to it, we are seeing ourselves, we are seeing ourselves a enhanced risk out there. All right. So tornado probability here is a 5% chance for you. 10% chance there for you. Damaging winds is a 15, and a hail is a 15 as well. So really want to watch out for that, my friends. So be on the lookout for all hazards being possible. All right, let's see. Ad wants me to take a look here at 61401. Please, I'm so scared. Like I said, don't be scared. We're here for you. We got you covered. Let's see, 61401. All right, you are across areas here of Illinois. All right, so you're on the western side. Okay. So, yes, you are in the big risk here for today. Like I said, regarding tornadoes, there's a 15% chance that one could drop within 25 miles of you. So you definitely want to make sure you want to watch out for the storms today. Damaging winds, 30% chance overall, and hail, 30% chance as well. And some could be pretty large. So, if I were you, like I said, right now, before the storms really start cranking, make sure you know where to go in case of a warning is issued. Don't wait till the last minute, say a tornado warning is issued, and you don't go to your shelter. Make sure you know where to go in case of a warning is issued for your location. So like I said, obviously, being prepared is always a good thing, and always what we recommend. So make sure you know where to go in case of that warning. That goes to everybody out there. Anyways, but yeah, stay safe there, my friend. Like I said, we'll be watching out those areas today. All right, Richard wants me to take a look here at 65708. 65708. All right, across portions here of Missouri, southwestern side. All right, so for today, my friend, we have ourselves an enhanced risk, a severe threat level 3 out of 5. Now, tornado probability here is clocking in at a 10% chance. Damaging winds is a 15% chance, and hail is a 15% chance. Significant. So what I mean by significant is there's a possibility that some of these hailstones potentially could be tennis ball size hail or larger in some cases. So really got to watch out for that hail. Like I said, 10% chance for tornadoes within 25 miles, a 10% chance a tornado could drop. So keep that one in mind. Anyways, but we're going to take 1 second, you guys. We're going to take a look here. We're just going to do a brief little overview of the radar really quickly. We'll continue right back with the zip codes because we actually have ourselves now a new severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect here. This is across portions here of Mound City. We have it here for portions of Graham. We have, let's see, Maitland. Portions here of, let's see, Belle Grove. This also includes like Maryville. Yeah, it seems to be a pretty populated town here towards Maryville. This is a warning for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts as well as quarter-size hail, so we'll keep that one in there in mind. Also, we have this one continuous storm that's still ongoing. Has 2-inch hail. Actually got downgraded a little bit. So 2-inch hail in diameter could be possible, as well as, like I said, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts does seem to be possible here. So keep an eye out there. You guys are across portions of, let's see, Florida, not the state here, but Green Lawn. We're watching here towards, let's see, Shaver Ford. So we'll keep an eye on those there. Anyways, but yeah, that's that. That's the only current warnings we have at the moment. So let's go ahead and continue back here with our forecast for y'all. Like I said, we got you. All right, let's see. Bear Boy wants me to take a look here at a zip code of 76227, or sorry, 76227. 76227. All right. This is across portions of Texas. All right. So you, my friend, are north of Dallas. So here we go. So here for today, we have ourselves a slight risk, a severe threat level 2 out of 5. So we're going to be watching out here for it. 5% chance for tornadoes, kind of what we're looking at. Damaging winds, we're talking a 15% chance. And when it comes to hail, we're talking a 15% chance as well. So that is kind of what we are looking at out there. Overall, 15% chance of seeing severe weather, so we'll definitely be on the lookout for it. So keep that in mind, my friend, and like I said, stay safe out there. It's not the highest risk, so that's good news. All right, let's see. Next up, we have Andrew. Another Andrew. Let's take a look here at 60901. 60901. All right, across areas of Illinois. So you, my friend, are south of Chicago. Okay, so here's the thing. So south of Chicago here, we have ourselves a severe threat level 2 out of 5. This has kind of remained the same from yesterday's outlook as we were talking about. Tornado probability has actually been upgraded, though. You're inside a 5% chance of seeing a tornado within 25 miles of you, so keep that in mind. When it comes to damaging winds, we are talking a 15% chance of maybe seeing some of those damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour. In some cases, maybe up to 70. When it comes to hail, we're talking a 15% chance for significant hail, meaning that some of those could be 2 inches in diameter or larger. So definitely got to watch out for all the hazards being possible. Your main concern is obviously damaging winds followed by hail, and then a tornado threat following right behind it. So that's that. Let's see. Matthew with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Let's see. Is St. Landry still in the safe zone? All right. So you, my friend, are actually, yes, you are in the good safe zone for today. You have yourself a thunderstorm threat. That's what the light green represents, just a few thunderstorms being possible. That's about it. However, when it comes to tomorrow, just taking a look here tomorrow, you do have yourself a risk here overall. You're right there on the boundary between the slight risk and the marginal. So there is a chance for severe weather for you tomorrow. Now, right now, it's a pretty low probability here overall. Tornado probability is pretty much less than 2% chance. Damaging winds here, like I said, damaging winds here, we're talking a 5% chance, and hail is also a 5% chance. So, yeah, tomorrow is your day. Just a possibility for a few strong to severe storms. Yeah, looking quite possible. So, definitely keep that in mind. Once again, thank you, Matthew. Greatly appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Green Gang wants me to take a look here. Sorry, dude, you're spamming a lot. Like I said, we don't take kind of people who spam around here, okay? So, like I said, if you spam, you lose. All right, let's see. Blackburn, let's see. We have ourselves 500-14. 500-14. Like I said, the reason we just don't do that is because if you spam, that's kind of rude and not fair to others, Anyways, therefore, you, my friend, you're actually introduced. Yeah, Des Moines was actually introduced here to, the level 4 out of 5. Like I said, we're actually been introduced to the level 4 out of 5 here. So whenever it comes to tornado probability, like I said, you guys across the red, you have a 15% chance of seeing tornadoes within 25 miles of you. Whenever it comes to damaging winds here, we have a 30% chance. So damaging winds is a very big probability here. Once again, we have the tornado possibility as well here. And whenever it comes to hail, there's a 30% significant chance. Once again, the possibility of some of those hail sizes being quite large, maybe up to tennis ball size, could be possible. So yes, if you're across the red, like I said, my friends, seriously, you got to really look out for today. Make sure that you're constantly monitoring the weather today, and make sure you guys are always on top. Okay, so once again, like I said, we're here for you. We're going to be covering this today quite a bit, so like I said, if there's anything that pops up through your area, we'll definitely let you know. Let's see, Alpha with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Alpha. Wants me to take a look here at 49519. 49519. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Greatly appreciate it. So you, my friend, are right here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. All right, so for today, you have yourself a little marginal risk here, level 1 out of 5. Really, like I said, lowest end of the spectrum. However, tomorrow's your day. You got yourself an enhanced risk for tomorrow. Like I said, severe threat level 3 out of 5. So really got to watch out for the possibility for severe weather here tomorrow. Tomorrow is your day, so we'll definitely be on the lookout for that. So overall, your probability for tornadoes is actually pretty high tomorrow, 10% chance. Really got to watch out for possible tornadoes tomorrow. Damaging winds, 30% chance, and hail, also a 30% chance significant. If you want to know my opinion, I think this potentially could go moderate as well. So we'll see how that goes. For some areas, I think it could be possible. I definitely do. Compared to what I've been seeing on the models lately, yeah, things have been blowing up here recently. And like I said, tomorrow seems to be less capped out. Basically, what I mean by that is more thunderstorms will have the ability to rise, essentially. So that's kind of a little concerning. But we'll keep an eye on it. Definitely stay safe out there. Right, let's go ahead and see here. Do not wants me to take a look here at 42122. 42122. All right. Your cross portions here of Kentucky. Got a fellow Kentuckian here. All right. So you're right here towards Bowling Green. Yeah, once again, following here for tomorrow. That's kind of our day here across Kentucky. We have ourselves a severe threat level 3 out of 5, so we got to keep an eye on it. Tornado probability here is a 5% chance. So we have a 5% chance here of having some tornadoes nearby, so we'll definitely be on the lookout out there. Whenever it comes to damaging winds, though, that's where it gets you. That's where we have a 30% chance for damaging winds, maybe 60 mile an hour or more. Let's see, Melissa with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Melissa. Greatly appreciated. Very, very sweet of you. Now, whenever it comes to hail, we have ourselves a 15% chance here. So definitely got to be on the lookout there tomorrow. Tomorrow's your day. Now, for today, we have ourselves just barely even a little thunderstorm threat. You're barely inside that light green, which, like I said, light green represents a few thunderstorms possibly occurring. But overall, hey, that's what we're looking at. So tomorrow's your day. Got to watch out for it. Stay safe, my friend. All right, let's see here. Josh wants me to take a look here at 65230. 65230. All right. This is across areas here of, let's see, areas that's not in the United States. So I can't really help you there, bud. Let's see here. Next up, we have ourselves, Gregory wants me to take a look here at 46725. 46725. All right. This is right here for portions of Columbia City. All right, my friend, you're on northeastern side here of Indiana. So here we go. So for today, you have yourself a little marginal risk here. Once again, that severe threat level 1 out of 5. So we'll definitely keep an eye out there for it. Whenever it comes to tornadoes and stuff like that, like I said, tomorrow's your day. Okay, so we got to keep an eye out there for tomorrow. As you do have a larger threat, a level 3 out of 5. Like I said, 2 levels higher than what we have for today. So definitely got to watch out tomorrow. Whenever it comes to tornado probability, you have a 10% chance for seeing tornadoes. So like I said, really should be watching out there for it. Damaging winds, we have ourselves, like I said, a 30% chance. And hail, we have a 30% significant chance. So damaging winds potentially could be up to 60, maybe 70 miles an hour. And whenever it comes to hail, we potentially could be seeing some of those maybe golf ball size or larger. Definitely looks possible out there. So stay safe. Let's see here, Tyler with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Sorry, I thought your name was Tyler. It's Ty. IXX. Okay, well, anyways, thank you. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Can you please check on 47441? I'm a few miles away from that tornado that hit Sullivan, Indiana. I want to know if it's this serious again. Well, first of all, thank you for the 5. Greatly appreciated. You said 47441. All right, so you're across portions of Indiana. All right, so yep. So as we were watching here, you're south in the southwestern quadrant here. Once again, your day is going to be here for tomorrow. You have yourself an enhanced risk, a severe threat level 3 out of 5. Like I said, overall, it's a pretty big threat here for severe thunderstorms. Now, whenever it comes to The possibility for tornadoes, you're actually locked in a 5% chance. So overall, you're actually in a pretty lower category. You're not in the highest category for tornadoes tomorrow, so that's good news. But still, a few tornadoes could not be ruled out, so keep that one in mind. Damaging winds is actually kind of where it gets you there. So you're actually inside of a 30% chance of seeing some damaging winds, maybe up to, in some cases, maybe up to 70 miles an hour. In some gusts, could be possible. So 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, probably what you'd be looking out for, maybe 60, 70. We'll keep an eye on it. And when it comes to hail, my friend, we're actually in a 15% chance. The reason you're in the enhanced risk is because of the damaging wind possibility. Once again, thank you for the 5. Greatly appreciate it. All right, let's see here. Next up, we got ourselves Smooth wants me to take a look here at 54481. 54481. This is across portions here of Wisconsin. All right, so yep, same thing applies to you here, actually, or sorry, for today is your day. Whenever it comes to your location, you're basically just south here of Wausau. So you're right here towards Stevens Point. Okay, so you're inside of a severe threat level 2 out of 5. Yes, like I said, it's crazy to see that the severe weather threat goes all the way up into portions of like northern Michigan. I mean, like the upper state of Michigan, which is really crazy. But whenever it comes to things here, you're inside that slight risk, that severe threat level 2 out of 5. So tornado probability out there, my friend, is a 2% chance. So 2% chance for tornadoes is really not a big old concern, but it cannot be completely ruled out. So keep that one in mind. Damaging winds, we're talking a 5% chance, and when it comes to hail, we're talking a 15% chance here. So definitely want to stay out there, my friends. Definitely keep an eye on it as the storm rolls through. So yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see here. Jonathan wants me to take a look here at 73120. 73120. This is across areas of Oklahoma. All right, so right here towards Oklahoma City. Now, the good news is I have for you is that you have a really low threat for severe weather, but you're not completely out of the risk here. So you're in a severe threat level 1 out of 5, but barely. You're barely inside that severe weather threat here for today. Now, tornado probability, whenever it comes to it, actually there's a less than 2% chance for you. So that's good news. Where it gets you, though, is the possibility for some damaging winds and hail. There's a 5% chance we could be seeing some damaging wind gusts. Like I said, 5% chance for that, damaging winds, as well as a 5% chance for hail. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for that. Let's see here. Josh with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much there, Josh. Wants me to take a look here at 65230 in Armstrong, Missouri, please, and thanks. No problem. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Let's see, 65230. All right, so you're across portions here. Yeah, for some reason, this is not, let's see, 25230, right? Yeah, for some reason, it's not popping up here on my side. Yeah, apparently that's not, you said Armstrong, Missouri, though? Let's try that. Armstrong, Missouri. Maybe that'll work. There we go. All right. Not giving up on you, man. Once again, thank you for the 2. Greatly appreciated. So you're on the northern side here. So you're inside the enhanced risk, actually. You're inside that level 3 out of 5. Now, when it comes to tornado probability here, you have yourself a 10% chance for tornadoes today. So that's one of the things you got to be looking out for. 30% chance for damaging wind gusts, maybe perhaps up to 60 to 70 miles an hour. And when it comes to hail, we are talking, my friend, a 30% chance, possibly for some large hail as well. So we'll keep an eye on it. Once again, thank you for the 2. Let's see, Per with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. And can you check on 63128? 128. All right, for St. Louis, Missouri. Okay, so like I said, my friends out there in St. Louis, we got to really be on the lookout here. We have ourselves an enhanced risk, a severe threat level 3 out of 5. We're going to be on the lookout for it. Whenever it comes to when it comes to tornado probability, we have ourselves a 10% chance for tornadoes. So we'll definitely be on the lookout out there, my friend. So 10% chance here for some tornadoes. We'll be on the lookout for that. Damaging winds is a 30% chance. So once again, possibility of some of those damaging wind gusts could potentially get up to maybe 60 to 70 miles an hour, which we'll definitely be on the lookout for. When it comes to hail, we're talking a 15% chance for some large hail, potentially up to golf ball size or larger. Like I said, that's definitely a pretty big threat here regarding all of that activity. So thank you for the 2. Let's see here. Mail with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Let's see here. 61109. 61109. All right. Across Rockford, Illinois. You said tornadoes specifically. Gotcha. So here for today, like I said, you are inside of these, you are inside the threat here. You can see Rockford right here. You're just outside of the watch, but you are inside, of the enhanced risk, that severe threat level 3 out of 5 here for today. So tornado probability for you, you're right on the line between the 5 and the 10, but you're in a 5% chance chance for tornadoes for today. For damaging winds, 30% chance, and for hail, 30% chance significant. Your main concern here today, my friend, is actually for hail. And like I said, there's actually a pretty significant threat for hail. And they actually put ourselves a 30% chance of seeing hail within 25 miles of you. And there is a possibility that some of them could be up to golf ball size or larger in some cases. So like I said, you got to really be looking out there for the hail. Once again, thank you so much for the 5. Greatly appreciated. Let's see here. Sean with a $6.99 Canadian. Thank you for that. Greatly appreciate it. Could you please check on Windsor, let's see, in Canada, across from Detroit? Do we have a timing for these storms? Does it have a chance of not firing? Well, first of all, thank you so much. So it said Windsor. I might be able to pull this up for you. Like I said, my programs are mostly towards United States here, but I think I might be able to do something here for you. There you go. Okay, so you're basically right there in Detroit. You are right on the line, my friend. So for today, there's not a severe weather threat. So like I said, this actually includes portions of Canada here. So today's not your day, but I will tell you what, you are inside the United States' enhanced risk here for today, which is at level 3 out of 5. Now, like I said, you're lucky enough to be outside in Canada, but you're actually still inside of the risk area that the United States has put out there, which is pretty crazy. So tornado probability here for you, my friend. We are actually talking for tomorrow. Once again, tomorrow's your day. We actually have ourselves a 10% chance for tornadoes, and so definitely got to watch out for the tornado possibility. Damaging winds is a 30% chance of seeing some damaging winds, maybe up to 60 to 70 miles an hour could be possible. And when it comes to hail, there's a 30% chance that we got to be on the lookout there for, so we'll keep an eye on it. Anyways, well, once again, Sean, you said, is there a chance for them not firing? I think tomorrow has a lot better of a chance of these storms really kicking off than it does today, although today is the highest risk that we do have out there, so that's kind of what I'm thinking of. So anyways, but thank you for the $6.99. Greatly appreciate it, my friend. Let's see here. IPWN Kyle wants me to take a look here at 720. Let's see. 72023. 72023. All right. There's your cross portions here of Arkansas, my friend. So you are right here, basically just northeast of Little Rock. All right. So northeast here of Little Rock, my friend, you have yourselves a severe threat level. Well, today's your big day. So it's severe threat level 3 out of 5. So your tornado possibility here for today, obviously right here, is across a 10% zone. So like I said, there's a 10% chance a tornado could drop within 25 miles of you. So we'll definitely be on the lookout there. Damaging winds, we're talking actually a 30% chance for damaging winds, maybe up to 60, maybe 70 at some storms could be possible. And whenever it comes to hail, we're talking ourselves a 15% chance of maybe quarter-size hail or larger. So watch out for that. Thank you for the 2. Let's see here. Next up, Anthony with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Anthony. Saying, I'm a truck driver heading towards Dallas, Texas, I-20. I should be worried, or should I be worried? I'm in Alabama right now. Well, first of all, thank you for the 5. Greatly appreciate it, my friend. So you said you're heading towards Dallas on I-20. So you're in Alabama right now. So you're in Alabama heading towards Dallas. Okay, so between today and tomorrow, depending on where you are at tonight, you said you're in Alabama, so I'm assuming probably by tonight you're going to be probably crossing through Mississippi, possibly even into Louisiana. Pretty low threats there for today. However, tomorrow, whenever it comes to it, you might be running into a few, strong to severe storms, but they're probably going to be happening later on. So, like I said, definitely would consider watching the radar if I were you out there, but if you can travel most of it at nighttime, for kind of like tomorrow morning, I would definitely think that you're in a pretty good state. But once again, thank you so much for that. Let's see here. Ali Jandro says, or sent us a $2 super chat. Thank you for that. Let's see, 687. 687. All right. This is across Illinois, my friend. So this is right here on the northeastern side here. So we have ourselves actually an enhanced risk here for tomorrow. Severe threat level 3 out of 5. So tomorrow we have a pretty big risk here for severe weather overall. There's actually a 10% chance that we could be seeing, like I said, 10% chance that we could be seeing some tornadoes. Once again, there's a possibility some of those could be quite large too. Maybe up to, like I said, potentially maybe up to Ef2 or higher, according to the Storm Prediction Center here. So 10% chance within 25 miles there's a possibility a tornado could drop. Now, whenever it comes to damaging wind possibilities here, my friend, we are actually talking ourselves a 30% chance of seeing some damaging winds, maybe 60, 70 miles an hour. Could be a possibility. So you're definitely going to want to watch out there, my friend, regarding damaging winds. 5 followed by that tornado. And hail is actually a 30% significant risk, which I would definitely be on the lookout for. Once again, that significant risk means that there's a possibility that some of these, some of these hailstones potentially could be up to 2 inches in diameter or larger. So we're talking some very, very potential, some very, very large hail potential. Anyways, but that's that. That is what we are looking at right now. Let's see. Nikki with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Let's see. And I just moved to Missouri from Massachusetts. Could you give me a heads up about 63701? All right, 63701 across portions here of Missouri. So you, my friend, are on the southeastern side here. So your big concern here is for, your big concern here is for tomorrow. You have yourself a severe threat level 3 out of 5 here. So tomorrow's your day. Like I said, kind of like late tonight, early tomorrow is your time for severe weather potential. The good news is that tornadoes is not a big concern. There's only a 5% chance for tornadoes, which, like I said, 5% chance is, it's doable. There's a possibility with it happening, but it's not a really big probability. So watch out for that, and definitely something to keep an eye out there for. Your main concern here is damaging wind gusts, maybe up to 60 to 70 miles an hour. Should definitely be on the lookout for it. And when it comes to hail, we're talking a 15% chance, so watch out for that. Once again, thank you for the 5. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. Ringneck with a $2 super chat. Say, what about, Piatt, Piatt County, Illinois. Let's see here. County, Illinois. All right. Got you, my friend. Once again, thank you for the $2 super chat. So you're basically here in East Central Illinois. Tonight, kind of tomorrow morning is your day regarding the severe weather. You got yourself an enhanced risk, a severe threat level, 3 out of 5. So we'll be on the lookout for that. Now, when it comes to tornado probability, we are seeing ourselves a 10% chance for tornadoes tomorrow morning. So basically, got to really look out there for that. So we'll keep an eye on it. 10% chance there. When it comes to damaging winds, there's actually a 30% chance here of seeing damaging winds, perhaps maybe even up to, maybe up to 60 to 70 miles an hour could not be ruled out. Damaging hail, though, is kind of one of your big old concerns here. So really got to be watching out for some hail. There is the potential, that we could be seeing the possibility of some of these hailstones, possibly up to golf ball size, maybe even up to tennis ball size, could indeed be a possibility. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for it, and we'll continue to watch this here. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciate it. All right, let's see here. Next up, we got a $5 super chat. What's it looking like for CRYS? Thank you. Let's see, what is it looking like for 65704? 65704. All right. You, my friend, are across portions here of Missouri. Okay, kind of on the south central side. So when it comes to severe weather, today is your day. You got to watch out for today for severe weather. Now, my friend, you're actually inside a level 4 out of 5. Like I said, you have the big threat here for today, which I would definitely consider watching here. Really got to be on the lookout for today regarding severe weather. Now, your probabilities here. So for tornadoes, there's actually a 15% chance that we might be able to see a few tornadoes within 25 miles. Like I said, 15% chance of a tornado dropping within 25 miles of you. So definitely should be looking out for possible tornado probabilities for today. Whenever it comes to damaging winds here, we got ourselves a 30% chance. Possibly some of those could be 60, maybe 70 miles an hour, which we'll keep an eye out there for. And whenever it comes to hail, we are talking ourselves a 15% chance. So we'll be on the lookout there for that. So once again, that's kind of what we're looking at. Let's see here. Matthew with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Saying I get high anxiety when it comes to storms, or I get high anxiety when storms can I take a look here at 549? Let's see. 54971. 54971. Absolutely, my friend. Yeah, I got you. Like I said, there's no reason to worry. I understand how these storms can be a little bit frustrating, a little bit scary sometimes. But like I said, we'll be here to walk y'all through it and stuff like that. So we'll keep y'all on the update here. Anyway, so here for you, my friend, we are talking ourselves a severe threat level 2 out of 5. So when it comes to tornadoes, actually, that's kind of a good thing. You're not really in a big old tornado threat. You're actually in less than 2% chance. There's actually a 15% chance for some damaging wind gusts and a 15% chance for some hail. So that's kind of what you got to look out for. Mostly just maybe some gusty winds up to 60 miles an hour, and maybe a few hailstones could not be ruled out. But overall, that's kind of what we're looking at. So like I said, no reason to worry regarding tornadoes. Not really a high threat overall. So I think you're pretty good. Let's see here. Tay with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Let's see. Can you check on 38375? 38375. Absolutely. Got you covered here. So this is for portions of Tennessee on the southwestern side here. So here's the thing, my friend. So whenever it comes to your probability here regarding severe weather, tomorrow is your day. Okay, you got to be looking out here for tomorrow. Now, whenever it comes to it, we have ourselves like I said, an enhanced risk, a severe threat level, 3 out of 5, a pretty big risk here overall. 5% chance for tornadoes, which is not the highest concern. That's definitely some good news. Your main probability is watching out for some hailstones, maybe up to quarter size or larger in some cases. But also your main concern is actually for damaging winds. Perhaps maybe even up to 60 miles an hour could indeed be a possibility. So definitely stay safe out there, my friend. 30% chance overall for that. Once again, thank you for that. Let's see here. Next up, we have ourselves Sneaker wants me to take a look here at 48422. 48422. All right. This is across areas here of Michigan. You're right here on the east central side. All right. So, yeah, like I said, a lot of Michigan here is actually in a pretty decent threat here for tomorrow. A severe threat level 3 out of 5. So whenever it comes to tornado probability, it's actually a pretty decent threat. We have a 10% chance of seeing a tornado drop within 25 miles of you. They do have a significant chance out there, meaning that there is the possibility for maybe a few of those storms or a few of those tornadoes potentially could go up to Ef2 or larger. I hate to say it, but it is a possibility, so we'll keep that one in mind. So significant. So we got to really be on the lookout out there. So stay safe there, my friend. Let's see. Popcorn. Become a Category 1 member for 5 months. Thank you so much, dude. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. Kyle with another $2 super chat. Thank you. Same for my cousin, 72801. Okay, got you covered. 72801. This is across portions here of Arkansas. All right, so you're kind of on the centralmost portion here of the state. So when it comes to tornado probability here for today, actually today's concern here is kind of what we're looking at. So this is right here for Russellville. So Russellville is actually inside the biggest threat for today, or one of the biggest threats. So this is a moderate risk. This is a severe threat level 4 out of 5. Now, when it comes to tornado probability, once again, today's your day. Tornado probability is a 15% chance of seeing tornadoes. So really got to watch out for the possibility for tornadoes out there. When it comes to damaging winds here, okay, when it comes to damaging winds, we are talking a 30% chance of seeing some damaging winds within 25 miles of maybe, like I said, maybe some of those damaging winds could produce 60 to 70 mile an hour winds. So got to watch out for those. And when it comes to hail, there's actually a 15% significant risk, meaning that there's a potential for some very large hailstones for today. So definitely be on the lookout. Tell your cousin to be safe out there. Thank you once again for the 2. All right, let's see here. Next up, we got ourselves Jenna with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Jenna. Let's see. Can you please cover 60550? 60550. This is right here for portions of Illinois. All right. So just a little bit west of Chicago. So today's your day for severe weather overall. And we are inside the level 3 out of 5. So like I said, that's the second highest risk here for today. So you definitely should be looking out for the weather today. Tornado probability is not the highest, though. That's definitely some good news. We're actually seeing ourselves a 5% chance of having tornadoes within 25 miles of you. So that's, like I said, 5% chance. Hey, that's doable. It's not like the high risk here for today, or the highest risk that we have here for today. So that's good. 5% chance cannot be ruled out. So keep that in the back of your head. When it comes to damaging winds here, we are actually seeing ourselves a 30% chance here for some damaging winds, maybe up to 60, 70 mile an hour wind gusts being possible. And when it comes to hail, we are actually looking at ourselves a 30% chance significant. So like I said, what I mean by the significance is that there is a possibility, a 30% chance that you could see some large hailstones, perhaps up to 2 inches in diameter or larger out of some of these. So really got to be on the lookout there for that, Jenna. Once again, thank you. Let's see here. Medium with a $2 super chat. Thank you. Say, what is 61315 looking at? Let's see. 61315. All right. So this is right here. Apparently, it's not anywhere in the United States. Like I said, unfortunately, the only way we can look at this here is if it's in the United States. Could you give me a different, like a actual place? Maybe I'll be able to look at that for you. Like maybe like an actual town name or something, because what I'm looking up here right now is not pull up. Thank you for the 2, by the way. All right, let's see here. Brent, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Anxious Insomniac here with a $2 super chat yourself. Thank you. Let's see, 72562. 72562. All right, my friend. We have ourselves a area here in Arkansas. kind of on the northeastern side here. All right. So for you, my friend, we are talking ourselves a enhanced risk, a severe threat level 3 out of 5. So when it comes to severe weather, today is your day. You got to look out for it. When it comes to tornado probability, we have a 10% chance for tornadoes, so keep that one in mind, my friend. Damaging winds, we are talking a 15% chance, and when it comes to hail, we're talking a 15% chance as well. So that's that for you. Once again, thank you for the 2. Let's see here. Brent with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Wants me to take a look here at 70659. 70659. All right. Cross portions here of Louisiana. So you're kind of on the far west central side here of the state here. So when it comes to severe weather, today is actually not your day. Tomorrow is. So for you tomorrow, you're actually inside the slight risk. That severe threat level 2 out of 5. So got to be watching out for tomorrow, as tomorrow is your day for possible severe weather here. Now, when it comes to it, the chances for tornadoes is actually pretty low. So that's good news. 2% chance for tornadoes. Definitely some good news. Damaging winds, we are actually talking ourselves a 15% chance. So 15% chance here for some damaging wind gusts, maybe 60 mile an hour or more. So we'll keep an eye on it. And when it comes to hail, we are talking a 15% chance. So like I said, possibility of some of those hailstones maybe being, like I said, quarter size or larger. So that's that. Once again, thank you so much. Let's see. Nicholas for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Let's see. How's it looking for 74344? 74344. All right. This is in portions here of Oklahoma, right here on the northeastern side. So when it comes to severe weather here for you today, we are talking ourselves a, let's see. We are talking ourselves right where you're at there. You're kind of on the boundary between the enhanced and the slight. So, but you, my friend, are inside the enhanced risk. That severe threat level 3 out of 5. So when it comes to severe weather here for you, when it comes to tornado probability, there's actually a 5% chance for tornadoes for you. There's actually a 15% chance for damaging winds, maybe 60 mile an hour or higher in some cases. And when it comes to hail, we are talking ourselves the potential here of maybe even some significant, significant hail being possible. Maybe up to 2 inches in diameter being possible out there. According to the Storm Prediction Center, you have yourselves an enhanced risk, the enhanced risk, but you have yourself a significant risk regarding the hail probability. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Anyways, let's see. Tonio with a $1 super chat. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated, my friend. All right, we're going to take a moment here to take a look here at the radar, y'all. We're going to see what is going on here. We're going to go ahead and take a look and see what we are looking at in terms of the storms. We got a lot more thunderstorm activity popping off here now. Looks like a lot of storms are really starting to fire here across portions of southwestern Iowa. From what we're looking at here. Southwestern Iowa, we have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings popping off here. West of Des Moines, there's a severe thunderstorm warning for quarter-size hail and 60 mile an hour wind gusts. Southwest of that, we have a few of them for 2-inch hail. Look at that, right there towards like Creston. We're seeing Prescott. We're seeing portions here of Cromwell. We are looking out there. Also, a little bit of hail looks definitely like it's popping up here on the signatures there. You can see that pink really starting to show a bit of a hail potential. 2 inches in diameter, like I said, 60 mile an hour wind gusts being possible. One to south of that for golf ball size hail towards Bedford. Once again, this is in southwestern Iowa. And we have one in northwestern Missouri here, taking a look here at quarter size hail. Also the possibility here of 60 mile an hour wind gusts. So 60 mile an hour wind gusts, quarter size hail, maybe towards Maryville, Claremont. Yeah, those regions there. So we're going to keep that on the table. Also, northeastern portions here of Missouri. We got ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning that's popping off here for actually 1.5-inch hail. Like I said, that's basically ping pong ball size hail being possible towards areas in northeastern Missouri. Like I said, right here towards like Shelbyville, we have areas here such as Elgin included. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for that. These storms do seem to be possibly producing, some large hail out of it for the most part, and even the possibility here is, like I said, even the possibility of 60 mile an hour wind gusts. So that's kind of what we are looking at. Anyways, but that is that. We also do have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for southwestern Michigan. This is across portions here of Lee. This is in, let's see here, Allegan. Okay, we're watching out there. We have areas of Wayland. See Dorr. We also have portions here of Burnips as well included inside this. Now here's the thing: this one does not really have a concern for damaging winds. It's actually less than 60 miles an hour, so that's good. Main concern out of this storm here, just southwest of Grand Rapids, is actually for the possibility here of quarter-size hail. So that is that. Let's see here. Douglas with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Douglas, let's see. Keep up the good work, Andrew. Oh, thank you so much there, Douglas. Greatly appreciated, my friend. Like I said, we're going to be here for you all today during the severe weather and all that fun stuff. Like I said, we got you covered during nature's most ferocious severe weather. Like I said, today is expected to be pretty crazy. And from what it looks like, that cap is starting to break here. It looks like that storms are starting to fire off here. So got to really watch out these storms that are heading into Iowa now. Because like I said, for my friends out there in Iowa, pretty decent tornado potential for today. Damaging winds is also, pretty high up there. And when it comes to hail, like I said, there's a potential for some significant hail, meaning like some of those hailstones potentially, when it comes to things, potentially some of those hailstones, like I said, 2 inches in diameter or larger. So we'll definitely be on the lookout there. Let's see. Proxy, member for 7 months. Holy cow, Proxy. Thank you. Saying proud to be a member and supporter of the caring and informative NWW16 channel. Hi, Andrew, mods, and everybody. Thank you for all you do for us, Andrew. Proxy, thank you for that. Also, Proxy with a $50 donation. Holy cow, Proxy. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Proxy. Greatly appreciated. That's very, very sweet of you. Thank you. $50 donation. Holy cow. Thank you, Proxy. That is super sweet of you. Love you, Proxy. Thank you. Let's see here. Graham. I still can't get over that. Proxy, thank you. Graham with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Going to Jacksonville tomorrow at 3 a.m. So is this Jacksonville, Tennessee, or which Jacksonville is this? Once again, thank you. That's Jackson. So let's see here. Hold on a minute. Jacksonville. Is this Jacksonville, Florida, I'm assuming, probably? Yeah, I'm going to go off of that. So when it comes to Jacksonville, Florida, there's actually currently no risk for severe weather out there regarding anything. Here, we're going to switch y'all back over here to this main view. When it comes to it, right now, actually, even for for Thursday, there's not even a risk here for thunderstorms. So if it's Jacksonville, Florida, you're far away from all of that mess. So that's good news. That's definitely some good news out there. Let's see here. All right, let's see. We got a few zip codes still people are asking for. We'll get to some of those zip codes here for you. Like I said, I want to make sure y'all are staying up to date too, so we're going to be doing some zip codes from here time to time. But like I said, that's what we're going to be here for. To keep y'all prepared and safe. Let's see. Matthew wants me to take a look here at 45865. So 45865. All right. This is across portions here of Ohio. Gotcha on the western side. So, yeah, your concern here is for tomorrow regarding the severe weather. Kind of like early tomorrow, essentially, is when these storms, possibly into like later tomorrow as well. Like I said, we've got to keep an eye on it. When it comes to it, we are seeing a 5% chance for. You're right on that line between the 5 and the 10, but you're basically right there inside of a 5% chance here for like I said, 5% chance here for tornadoes. Damaging winds, 30% chance here. When it comes to hail, there's a 15% chance. So definitely want to watch out. Tomorrow is your day. Let's see, Graham with another 2. Thank you. Saying Jacksonville, Illinois. Gotcha. Let's see, Jacksonville, Illinois. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. I just didn't understand which Jacksonville you were talking about here, but I appreciate it. Let's see here on the western side here. So today's your day for severe weather. Actually, there's a not specifically for you, but there's actually a tornado watch here just to your west. You are inside the enhanced risk here, which, like I said, is a 10% chance for tornadoes. So tornado probability is actually pretty decent, so watch out for that. Damaging winds, 30% chance. So keep an eye out there for those damaging wind gusts potentially. And when it comes to hail, actually a 30% chance for that as well. So definitely got to look out for the hail potential. We're actually seeing that possibility being up to, like I said, maybe in some cases 2 inches in diameter or larger. So yep, definitely should be on the lookout regarding all that. We're going to go and turn on those severe thunderstorm warning overlays, as well as we're going to turn on some radar products here, so we can actually start to see everything that starts popping up there. Yeah, like I said, here in the latest scans, we're starting to see a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings pop off here across like southwestern Iowa. Got a group of these storms that are actually rolling through, producing possibly some pretty decent sized hail out of it. And like I said, that is what we're looking at here. Some of these hail sizes are actually, like I said, golf ball to potentially 2 inches in diameter here. So like I said, we're talking some pretty decent hail size potential. So Got to be on the lookout out there for that. Also, like northeastern Missouri, we got a few of these cells that are popping off here too, out towards like Moberly, towards Shelbyville, Newark. Yeah, those regions there, La Belle, Ewing. So yeah, we're seeing ourselves 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, potential out of these storms here, as well as a possibility for 1.5-inch hail, which equivalents, that is actually ping pong ball size hail. Okay, so that is what we got to be looking out there for. So we'll definitely be on the lookout regarding those severe thunderstorm warnings. Like I said, we are indeed starting to see a lot of these popping off here, so we'll keep an eye on it. All right, let's see here. Okay, we look at the model runs for reflectivity for tonight, tomorrow. Of course, yeah. Let me actually bring y'all over here back to the models here. This is the reflective or the future radar based off of the HRRR model. Like I said, it stands for High Resolution Rapid Refresh. So when it comes to the model here, the times in the top, you guys can see as we track way down in time here, according to one of the latest models we're seeing here, overnight, once we kind of move into the midnight hours here for tonight, you're going to notice how a line is going to start to develop here, potentially across like eastern Kansas, through northwestern areas of Missouri. And this will be tracking its way eastward. So that's where we got to watch out for maybe some embedded tornadoes. Like I said, basically what an embedded tornado is just a hidden tornado inside of a long line of storms. Could be possible. Some nocturnal embedded tornadoes. Like I said, obviously the possibility for some of those tornadoes, at nighttime could be a concern. So keep that one in mind. But yeah, like I said, right now we're starting to see a lot of those storms expected to fire off here, which are actually starting to fire off now, moving into Iowa. Kind of going to start discreet. Kind of going to start like individual and really move in to that line here later on tonight. So that's kind of what we are looking at overall. So we'll definitely be on the lookout. But yeah, that's the future radar. Like I said, once again, y'all, it's not just the storms that's the big possibility for today. We also do have a big risk for some snow as well. As you can actually see here, areas in like North and South Dakota, you guys are expected to get plummeted by at least a foot of snow across some of those regions here. Like I said, we're talking a big potential there, regarding some snowfall. So we got to really watch out for that. Possible blizzard conditions and all that mess does seem to be quite likely as well. So definitely keep an eye on it. But like I said, y'all, here not too long ago, we got ourselves a tornado watch that's gotten issued here. Like I said, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts as well as 3.5-inch hail at the maximum could be possible here. So really large hail potential here, and the damaging winds definitely does not add to anything. Anything good, really. So like I said, this is in effect here until 11 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, so we'll definitely be on the lookout for it. Overall, like I said, we'll definitely be keeping an eye out for these storms today. Once again, we do have ourselves a storm that's popping off here just south of Grand Rapids on the southwestern side of Michigan. We are starting to see it produce some quarter-size hail, potential of producing quarter-size hail. Actually, like I said, damaging wind probability is actually pretty low. We're talking literally less than 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts being possible. So that is kind of what we are looking at out there. But yeah, they just updated that too. Damaging winds does not seem to be the concern. It's mostly just a possibility for quarter-size hail. Let's see here. Sam with a $10 super chat. Holy cow, dude. Thank you so much for the 10. Greatly appreciated. You got a question saying, would you mind checking on 61068 or, let's see, Illinois? I'm a truck driver. This has me concerned. Well, first of all, thank you for the 10. Greatly appreciated, my friend. Absolutely. Of course, we can do that for you. Let's see. 61068. All right. Cross portions here of Illinois. So you, my friend, are on the northern stretch here. And you have yourself an enhanced risk here, which, like I said, that's a severe threat level 3 out of 5. So, yes, definitely got to look out for severe weather today being possible. When it comes to tornado probability, we have ourselves a 5% chance here. 5% chance here of seeing tornadoes. So like I said, overall, tornado probability is not the highest out of this event here. When it comes to damaging winds, we have a 30% chance. So like I said, that's kind of where it really gets you, and the possibility of seeing some of those, damaging wind gusts, maybe 60 to 70 miles per hour. Like I said, even the watch did say that as well. But you're just outside of the watch as of now. Would not be surprised if you did get a watch later on today. Anyways, regardless, hail is also one of your biggest concerns here. Like I said, hail potential, we are literally talking a 30% chance of seeing hail, like I said, maybe up to 2 inches in diameter or larger. I mean, we're talking some big old chunks of hail being possible. So that is that. Once again, thank you so much there, Sam. Would definitely keep an eye on the weather, keep an eye on the radar, and like I said, we'll be covering all this today, so make sure you stay tuned with with us, and we'll keep you all up to date. Once again, thank you for the 10. Pilot with a $20 super chat. Pilot, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Very sweet of you, my man. Thank you. Saying, hello, Andrew. Hopefully you are doing good right now, and thanks for keeping everyone safe. No problem. Anytime at all. Pilot, that's very sweet of you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you all for the donations. Like I said, it's greatly appreciated. Y'all absolutely rock. Seriously, it means a lot to me. Thank you so much for helping us out. Sam says, thank you. I'm most concerned about tornadoes. Yeah, like I said, you're very, very welcome, Sam, and thank you for the support as well. And like I said, yes, your main concern here is actually that hail concern there, followed by some damaging winds out there. Would definitely consider watching it. But like I said, obviously, hail, damaging winds, that's kind of what we're looking at for the most. But like I said, tornadoes is still a concern. It's still a very low probability, though. But yeah, that's kind of what we're seeing here. Anyways, like I said, if y'all are just tuning in here, like I said, we do have ourselves a bunch of these storms starting to fire off here, kind of across like southwestern Iowa, in terms of what we are looking at right now. The good news, I don't know, this might even be a little bit of rotation popping off here towards like Conway, maybe here towards like, let's see, Gravity. Town called Gravity here, kind of in southwestern Iowa, possibly area of rotation that could be commencing right now. Also producing the possibility here of golf ball size hail, as we do have a 1.75-inch hail concern in diameter. So definitely could be producing maybe some, once again, maybe could be producing here some, maybe some large hail. Definitely looks quite possible. Also, we cannot forget about the possibility here of 60 mile an hour wind gust too out of it. So we'll be on the lookout for that. But that is kind of what we are seeing here. Also, now we have ourselves, I don't think this was here a moment ago. Correct me. Oh, no, it was. It had to have been. It's only 5 minutes to go here on this warning. There's actually a storm here kind of northwest of Des Moines, Iowa now that's popping off, issuing the possibility here for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. Kind of located right here basically west of Madrid here at the current moment. Heading right here towards areas of like Coal Valley. We have, let's see. What is that? Moingana? I think that's how you pronounce that. Some pretty odd names out there, I tell you what. But that's kind of what we are actively seeing here. So, but that is kind of just what we are seeing here with the storm here. I think they might even extend this warning here in the next few moments, since this one's about to expire. I would really not be surprised if they did. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for those. Like I said, these guys, this big old lineup, this big old multi-cluster of storms that's starting to fire off here, we should really consider watching these ones because, like I said, they got some nasty hail potential on them. Like I said, a lot of these are actually showing potentially up to maybe even larger than golf ball size, possibly. Like I said, you also can't forget about the damaging wind gust potential on them, maybe even up to 60 mile per hour. So we'll definitely keep an eye out there for it. Let's see here. So northeastern Missouri got a few storms popping off out here as well. Let's see here for this one's about to expire, but this guy right here, look at that golf ball size hail potential, maybe even up to 60 mile an hour winds. And they did put a tornado possible tag on this one here. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for that. Right now, there's no immediate concerns of tornadoes because if there was, there'd be a tornado warning. The reason that they're saying that there's a tornado possible is because the conditions are favorable inside of this storm. Maybe some early detections of early rotation that could be occurring inside the storm right now. To possibly, to basically not be 100%. Or it would not be 100% impossible for a tornado to pop off out of this here, basically. Saying that it's early stages of the storm and it potentially could produce a tornado down in time. So, overall, that's that. Let's see here. But that is what we're looking at out there. So let's see here. Future has a zip code for me. He wants me to take a look here at 61111. 61111. All right, my friend. This is across Illinois. You're basically right here towards Rockford. Yeah, we just covered Rockford here. So when it comes out towards Rockford, we are seeing ourselves a severe threat level 3 out of 5. So yes, got to watch out for those storms today. Tornado probability is a 5% chance here. Damaging winds is a 30% chance. Got to watch out for those. And when it comes to hail, we're talking a 30% chance, significant risk. So what I mean by that significant risk is that there's a possibility for some of these hailstones potentially getting up to 2 inches in diameter or larger. Like I said, we are talking some potential for some very large hail being possible. So, really will be on the lookout there for that. Yeah, big old hail up there, I think, is one of your main concerns there. Damaging winds, Yeah, really not following far behind it either. So that's that. Let's see here. Amy has one for me to take a look at. Amy wants me to take a look here at 72843. 72843. All right. You're across Arkansas. Gotcha. So you're kind of on the northwestern side. Yep. Obviously, okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, you, my friend, are inside the moderate risk here, that level 4 out of 5. So definitely should be on the lookout out there regarding severe weather today. Like I said, 15% chance for tornadoes. That's the reason you have that risk out there right now. So keep an eye on it. Damaging winds, 30% chance as well. Maybe 60, 70 mile an hour wind gusts, 30% chance of that occurring. When it comes to hail, we're actually talking a 15% significant chance. Definitely be a possibility. So definitely stay out there. Stay safe out there, my friend. Like I said, we'll definitely keep y'all updated with these storms that are popping off here, making sure that y'all are staying safe out there. Absolutely. All right, let's see here. But yeah, that is kind of what we are looking at here. We're going to go and switch on back here to the radar view. Cross portions here. Let's go and take a look at Arkansas right now. See what's going on down here. We got no severe thunderstorm activity out at the moment that could possibly change here later on, or is expected to change here later on. Right now, like I said, there is what we call a cap that's in place here. Basically, a boundary in the atmosphere of warm air that's kind of sinking down. That's basically preventing some of these thunderstorms from overall forming. So with that being said there, so some of those storms out there might have a bit of a hard time firing off here over the next little bit here, but it seems that areas here towards like northwestern Missouri into portions here of like Iowa seems to be kind of breaking that boundary there, which is not really the best news, but it's definitely something that we need to really watch very closely out there. Let's see, any tornado warnings today? As of right now, from what we've seen, we do not have any tornado warnings here at the moment. Let's see, what time do I think tornadoes will take place? I think later in the evening. They could pop off as early as as early as now, essentially. Like I said, some of these storms, I mean, they've already issued for some of these severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado possible tag on them, showing that there is the possibility that some of these could be, could theoretically produce a tornado here down in the future. I mean, you can look at this here right now. Look at that tornado possible tag on it. So, does not mean a tornado is immediately likely. Does not mean that, like I said, a tornado is like I said, an immediate danger out of the storm. It just means that it's a storm you got to watch out for, and like I said, act quickly if there is a tornado warning that does get issued for you. Absolutely. So that's that. Let's see. Andrew wants me to take a look here at 52722. 52722. Oh, let's see. 52722. All right. This is in Iowa. Okay, yep, you're right there on the nose of Iowa here. So like I said, if you guys are out there towards like Iowa, really the southeastern side and the eastern portion, like I said, you guys really do have a pretty big threat here regarding severe weather today. Like I said, 15% chance overall for tornadoes for you, so definitely be on the lookout for those. Like I said, it's a pretty big chance. They do have a significant threat out there, meaning that a few large tornadoes could also be mixed in with some of the tornadoes that might occur today. Damaging winds here, we are indeed seeing ourselves a 30% chance of seeing some of those, damaging winds, maybe up to 60 to 70 miles an hour. So keep that in mind. Also, when it comes to hail, we're talking a 30% chance, significant risk here. Once again, hail size could be quite large here today, maybe in the possibility of, like I said, maybe potentially 2 inches in diameter or larger. We're talking larger than golf ball size hail being possible. So that's just something we need to watch out for. Like I said, they do have a tornado watch that's in effect here across these regions here. This expires at 11 o'clock Eastern, but since this is the central time zone, this will be in effect here basically until 10 o'clock. So keep that in mind to my locals out there who's actually in this watch. That's the time that this watch will be expired here essentially. But overall, that's just kind of what we are, looking at here at the moment. All right, let's see. Next up, we got ourselves, Fat Girl wants me to take a look here at 66007. All right, let's see here. This is the cross portions here of Kansas, right here towards Kansas City. Gotcha. So this is right here on the slight risk, that severe threat level 2 out of 5. All right. So let's see here. Got ourselves a 2% chance for tornadoes out there. We got ourselves a 15% chance here for damaging winds. And when it comes to hail, got ourselves a 15% chance, significant risk out there. So be on the lookout there, my friend. Definitely should be watching out for it. Yeah, I love how, like, as soon as, like, Ryan goes live, I love how, like, the viewership just completely tanks. I love how we went from, like, 1,000 views to, like, now 450, which, like I said, I'm definitely glad y'all are here, but it's just crazy. to see that happen. You know, I like literally in the last like 5 minutes, our viewers like cut in half because Ryan went live. Man, that's crazy. Let's see here, Robin. All right, got you, my friend. Let's see, 44601, 44601. All right, you're in Alliance, Ohio. So you're basically here on the eastern side here of Ohio. So here's the thing. So for today, when it comes to it, so today's not really your threat for severe weather. Tomorrow is the day you got to look out for. So right there towards like Alliance, Ohio. Let's see. We were taking a look here. You're actually inside of the level 3 out of 5. So that's what we got to be looking out there for. When it comes to tomorrow's tornado probability here, let's see. When it comes to tornado probability here, we have ourselves a 5% chance for tornadoes. Let's see here. 30% chance for damaging winds. Watch out for that. As well as hail, 15% chance. So that's what we're looking at. That is what we're seeing. So like I said, tomorrow is your day regarding the severe weather. So we'll definitely keep an eye out there for it. So we'll keep an eye out there, my friend. Proxy, that actually goes to you too. I don't know if you knew this, Proxy, but there is actually an enhanced risk here for severe weather for you tomorrow. Yeah, you should keep an eye out there for it, my friend. Proxy, definitely, like I said, definitely watch out for that here tomorrow. Tomorrow is kind of the day you got to look out for. Absolutely. All right, let's see. I'll be fully prepared by tonight for tomorrow's weather. Good, Proxy. I'm glad to hear that. Like I said, that's what I wish on y'all. I wish that you guys just, stay prepared out there. Make sure y'all are, like I said, well aware of the situation that's going on, and make sure you guys are obviously know where to go in case if a warning is issued. Once again, first alert is the best thing we can have here. Early warning, holy cow, that's bright. Early warning is like the best thing that we can have here. So obviously, the more earlier we can prepare y'all, stuff like that. Anxious says, is this going to be a long live stream, or am I going to take a break before Arkansas is a big threat? I'm going to try to go for as long as possible on this stream here. Like I said, this event's going to be a very long event here, happening from like now well into tomorrow morning. So it's not really going to stop, essentially. So yeah, we're going to have to be here for a while. Definitely have to keep out there, y'all. Keep out there and keep y'all prepared out there. Anyways, a little update here, y'all. Once again, southwest of Grand Rapids, we have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect here for quarter-size hail. So we'll keep an eye on it. So quarter-size hail is a possibility here. The thing is here is the damaging wind gusts are not really damaging. They're expected to be under 60 miles an hour. So that's kind of what we are looking at here regarding this. So overall, that is that. So just like I said, we got to watch out here for some quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Overall, yeah, like I said, a lot of these storms are now starting to kind of fire off here across like southwestern Iowa here at the moment. Which we'll definitely keep an eye out there for. These guys, like I said, they're really showing some potential and maybe some large hail out of it. Look at that, 1.75 to 2 inch hail in diameter. Definitely is some large stuff here, which we'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, look at this. North of Des Moines, there's another storm here that was severe a little bit ago. I would not be surprised if this did pick back up here and potentially did go severe again here. Let's take a look at some of those views here real quickly. We're going to take a look at reflectivity, velocity here. Okay, so yeah, velocity, there's really nothing going on it. There's no early signs, no rotational, anything like that. So that's good news. So if it was to go warned, it'd probably go warned for like maybe some gusty winds or whatever. Let's see here. J. Lou with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, J. Lou, saying, can you please let me know about 46204 with tomorrow? Of course, 46204. All right, my friend. You're across Indiana here. I'm actually going to turn that back off. So you're across like Indianapolis here. Gotcha. So yeah, when it comes to tomorrow's threat out there for you, we're actually inside of a enhanced risk. Like I said, you're inside that big old, like I said, literally everywhere inside of Indiana is inside the enhanced risk for tomorrow, which is pretty crazy. So for you specifically, since you're in Indianapolis, there's a 10% chance here for tornadoes. 10% chance for tornadoes. Got to watch out for that. A few of them could be potentially strong as well. Make sure you keep that in mind. Damaging winds, like I said, literally the entire state of Indiana does have a, like I said, 30% chance of seeing some damaging wind gusts, maybe up to 60 to 70 miles an hour. So we'll be on the lookout there for that. When it comes to hail, you're actually inside of the 30% significant chance, meaning, like I said, there's a potential that we could be seeing some of those hailstones maybe 2 inches in diameter or larger. So it's really something that we should be looking out there for. Absolutely. All right, we're going to go ahead and move back over here to this region here. But that is that. Let's see. Got all important documents, medicine, changes of clothes, shoes, tightly bagged up in my basement, along with weather radio and bottles of water. Glad to hear that there, Proxy. Yeah, definitely stay safe. Like I said, tomorrow we got an enhanced risk. Like I said, tomorrow is kind of basically a continuation of what we have going on here for today. Because like I said, tomorrow's event here is actually quite a large threat as well. And like I said, really covering a lot of the Ohio Valley. I mean, really the areas we got to watch out here for tomorrow includes like, western Tennessee here, portions of like northeastern Arkansas, southeastern Missouri. This is going to be like transitioning from like tomorrow or from tonight really into like tomorrow morning and moving into the afternoon tomorrow as well. So that's that. J. Lou says, thank you very much. No problem. Anytime, my friend. Got you covered. And once again, thank you for the $2 super chat. Very, very sweet, my friend. Thank you so much. But anyways, we're going to move back over here. Yeah, like I said, we got to watch out here towards Arkansas and those storms too. They could potentially fire off pretty strong. If we were to switch back over here to, let's see, back to the meso-analysis here. We have ourselves, like I said, a big old cap that's in effect here. What I mean by that is, like I said, there's a big old boundary that's preventing these storms from firing off here. So basically this area in blue basically is, like I said, basically what that blue area you see is sinking air. So thunderstorms, they rise. Like I said, as they rise, the warm air at the surface rises in the colder air above. And like I said, whenever this, whenever we run into this boundary, it kind of pushes that down essentially. So, but that's that. Let's see. I love when the stream has 300 people and not 1K. Says yo. Yeah, honestly, I could see there's good things about both of them. Obviously, keeping people prepared, making sure everyone has their early warning as well. But I can be more one-on-one with you guys whenever there's a little bit less of people in here. Should watch out for that. Anyways, let's keep an eye on this storm out here. Once again, southwest here of, let's see. Yeah, right here towards like Grand Rapids. So we'll definitely be on the lookout there for that. This right here, this storm is currently in effect here for, like I said, quarter-size hail potential, and like I said, it expires here in basically 20 minutes, but might be some strong wind gusts on that side. I don't know if that's just a radar glitch or anything like that. Let's actually go ahead and bring this back a frame real quickly. We're going to take a look at that. So no, I think that's actually just some, maybe some gusty winds pulling out of the side here of the storm. So keep it out there. It's kind of here towards like areas towards Watson, Michigan. Towards Hopkinsburg, kind of those areas, I would definitely consider it. Would not be surprised if they did actually update that to the 60-mile-an-hour boundary, which right now it's like I said, damaging winds is less than that. Anyways, let's see. We're trying here towards Illinois. Got a storm popping off here in the west, western side of the state here. Let's see, right here towards Mount Sterling. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Like I said, this has just now been issued here, so that is that. So we'll definitely keep you all updated on these cells out there. Also, like I said, southwestern Iowa, those ones are starting to pop off here too. So let's see, Iowa storm going severe. Yeah, definitely. Listen, we also got to watch out for this guy here just north of Des Moines. Because like I said, this one might even have a little bit of a slight hail signature on it from what it looks like. And, ooh, I think they just updated the warning going into West Des Moines here. Uh-oh. That's interesting here. Look at this. So, yeah, there you go. New severe thunderstorm warning just got issued for portions of West Des Moines, actually. That is for, let's see, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts as well as 1.5-inch hail. So that is, let's see, 1.5-inch hail is this ping pong ball size hail, potentially, which is crazy. Marcus says all the cars need to park in the garage, quarter-size hail. Yep. Yeah, like I said, definitely. I mean, if you mix the hail in with the wind speeds and all that stuff, I mean, you got some wind-driven hail that could obviously cause, more stronger impact, against like cars and stuff. So, yeah, no, absolutely would try to put them in a garage if possible tonight before the storms really roll in here. Yeah, look at that. I think that hail core is actually growing on this cell here in southwestern Michigan. I mean, you see how there's a lot of pink involved there? Yeah, I think we're starting to see a bit of hail growth popping up out there. And right across those regions, that's actually the storm crossing into the marginal risk area. So that level 1 out of 5. Let's see. We might even have some. Whenever the Arkansas storms kick off here, we have a lot of cameras out there towards Arkansas. So whenever these storms really start to kind of fire off here, then we'll definitely pull those up. We got a little storm in the northwestern side, but we're not really producing anything. Definitely not producing anything damaging, which that's great news. Like I said, we're starting to see a lot of activity really starting to pop off here, like northeastern Missouri, southwestern Iowa. Really starting to kind of pop off here. Areas here towards like Chicago. Yeah, really not seeing too much here at the moment. It's been it's kind of quiet. This morning, though, we did have ourselves a few little thunderstorms that rolled through, which is interesting. But anyways, like I said, hey, y'all, if you guys have any, if you guys have any reports, any photos of the clouds, of the storms and all that, any of that, any damage, any hail, obviously tornadoes, stuff like that, if you want to share them to us, like I said, tag us on our Twitter here. Like I said, we have our Twitter at NWW1162 here if you guys do want to follow it here. Like I said, it's at NWW1162. That way, if you guys have anything you want to report, make sure that you do such. And that, like I said, we'll share it on the live stream here. Make sure everyone stays aware of the situation that's currently going on out there. So, just if you're interested. See, Iowa can't catch a break. Oh, no, they can't. Like I said, Iowa just really got hit here earlier, just a few days ago. And like I said, Iowa, once again, is back inside of the moderate risk out there. Like I said, a moderate risk here. We have a pretty big area here out there. A really big area out here for severe weather popping off, which we got to watch out for. Like I said, the area here in the red, that's a pretty large chance for tornadoes. Like I said, 15% chance overall. Damaging winds, like I said, is also a 30% chance out there, which, like I said, damaging winds, that's another big concern, maybe 60, 70 mile an hour wind gusts out of those storms there. And when it comes to hail, like I said, that's where it really bites. That's where it really gets you. Like I said, really showing that hail potential up to 2 inches in diameter or larger. Like, that's pretty crazy. Anyways, let's see here. Kyle wants me to take a look here at 63028. 63028. All right. This is across portions here of Missouri, south of St. Louis here. All right. So we are inside the enhanced risk. That's severe threat level 2 out of 5. So we'll keep an eye on it. Yep. So severe threat level 2 out of 5. Whenever it comes to, let's see here. Okay, when it comes to that breakdown there for you, since you're right there south of St. Louis, there's actually a 10% chance for tornadoes. There is a 30% chance for damaging winds, maybe 60, 70 mile an hour. And when it comes to hail, we're talking a 15% chance. So that's that. Let's see, Pilot with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Saying great job. Also, looking like a new watch is likely, says Pilot. Let's see, is there a new mesoscale discussion or something like that out there? Interesting. I'll have to take a look here at the Storm Prediction Center's website on that real quickly. Might be a new watch popping off here soon. Yeah, I don't see that there yet, Pilot. But thank you for the $2 super chat. Yeah, we'll keep it on it though. If anything does pop off, then we'll talk about it. Let's see. Mana says Andrew is starting to rain dark clouds in Fort Madison right now. Let's see. Where's Fort Madison at? Let's see. Fort Madison. This is Iowa. Gotcha. Oh, okay. So you're basically, okay, I see where you're at. South, kind of like southeastern side here. So, okay, so you got these little guys that you're seeing through. So there is a few of these storms that are firing off here to your south. And their direction here is actually moving basically to the northeast. So they should mostly dodge you from what it looks like. I mean, look at that. So we're right there on that. So this is right where you're at. You're kind of getting skimmed by the light precipitation out of it. But like I said, there is a severe thunderstorm warning on it on the south side. So, and this one has like 2.5-inch hail possibly on that. So that's some pretty large hail being possible. Let's see here. 3Nick, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated for the $2 super chat saying, would I be able to check out 72211? Of course, 72211. Across Little Rock. Yeah, like I said, my friends out there towards Little Rock, you guys got to watch out for this event as well. Although you're not in the highest threat for severe weather, you do have yourself a enhanced risk, which, like I said, that's the second highest threat overall. Tornado probability is a 10% chance here, 30% chance for damaging winds, and a 15% chance for hail. So we'll keep an eye out there for y'all. Once again, thank you so much for $2 super chat. Let's see. Pilot says, Pilot was another $2 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Saying, I mean, the next 2 to 4 hours, and it will be south. Gotcha. Yeah, it really depends on when that cap breaks. Like I said, basically what I mean by the cap is, once again, there's this blanket in the atmosphere that's basically preventing these thunderstorms from forming, essentially. But yeah, that's kind of the thing that's having a hard time with a lot of these storms. That's why we're not seeing this big old line form right now, is because this cap that's in effect here, which I can actually show you guys kind of like a visual here. If I was to switch back over here to the meso-analysis here, all this blue is like where that blanket is, I was telling you. It's preventing these thunderstorms from forming. And you can see where it does open up right there on the edges of like northeastern Missouri, southwestern Iowa. That's where we are starting to see some of that thunderstorm activity popping off. So, once that blue kind of disappears there over the next few hours, hopefully, that could allow for the storms pop off. Now, according to down in time here, maybe 6 hours out or so, we're going to be seeing this big old line of storms firing off here, maybe even towards like eastern Kansas, northwestern Missouri, southern Iowa, all that stuff. Once again, Pilot, thank you so much for the 2. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. I live in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Let's see here. 42101. Pretty sure there's a storm. Yes. So obviously, yeah, tomorrow, if you're in Bowling Green, would definitely consider watching it. To all my fellow Kentuckians out there, like I'm actually Kentucky here too. So whenever it comes to tomorrow, we do have ourselves an enhanced risk, a severe threat level 3 out of 5. Like I said, we got to watch out for that possibility there. So level 3 out of 5 across those areas, which, like I said, whenever it comes to it, there is a pretty big potential there. Now, 5% chance for tornadoes. Our main concern out there towards Bowling Green, and actually same risk for where I'm at, our main concern here, okay, is the threat for possible wind damage. Maybe up to 60, maybe 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts could be possible. So we'll keep an eye on it. Let's see. Jody wants me to take a look here at 65656. That's a really interesting zip code. But I got you, my friend. Southwestern side. So, yeah. So today is obviously the day you want to look out here for your severe weather. You're actually inside of the level. Wow, you're inside the level 4. Like I said, you're inside of that big old risk here. So I would watch out for it. Like I said, obviously there's a potential there for 15% chance for tornadoes, 30% chance here for damaging winds, and like I said, 15% chance for hail. So really got to watch out for that. Let's see, that cloud says Matthew. Yeah, clouds definitely probably getting pretty crazy out there, I can assume. Because like I said, we are indeed seeing ourselves, a lot of these storms really starting to fire off here across like portions of Iowa. We're going to go ahead and turn down the radar here for a moment. We're going to get rid of that. I'm actually going to go ahead and load up the radar here on this panel. So we're going to go ahead and start up the radar. We're going to have it here for, let's see, site labels, maybe. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. All right, we're going to switch over here to Des Moines radar for a moment. Got that level 2 reflectivity coming through, so we'll take a look at all that. But yeah, like I said, we are starting to see a lot of these storms pop off here at the moment. Yeah, there you go. West of Des Moines. Like I said, these guys have the potential of some pretty large hail in them too. Maybe up to like I said, ping pong ball size right now. Looks possible. Let's see here. Andrew got a question about dry line in Kansas. 9 p.m. 1 a.m. is. Wait, what? 1 a.m. is it a dry line? Okay, so let's see here. I would need to take a look at it. So, okay, I see what you're saying there. Like southeastern portions of Oklahoma and northeastern Texas. Gotcha. So, yeah, so obviously the boundary that is firing off those storms there is what you're talking about. That's associated with the cold front. It's just the cap decides to break, apparently. Depends on what model you look at, though. But that is kind of what we're looking at. Let's see here. Dana says, please check on 65084. Looks like I'm in the enhanced area, question mark. What is the purple line just above me? Gotcha. So you're at 65084. 65084 for Missouri. All right, so you're right there, smack dab in the middle. Okay, I got you. So you're right here, actually. This is your county. And that purple thing north of you, like I said, that's a tornado watch. Tornado watch number 115 that's in effect here. Now, this watch is in effect here until 10 o'clock Central Time for, look at this, maximum hail size up to 3.5 inches being possible. So that's some pretty large hail. So definitely got to watch out for that possibility out there. Damaging wind gusts, possibly even up to 70 could be possible. So we'll definitely keep an eye on it. Like I said, big old tornado watch here in effect here. And they're probably going to issue more here in a couple of hours, I'm sure. Just kind of waiting for these storms to fire off here in Arkansas. Which, like I said, the models kind of suggest, that happening actually very, very late. Which is interesting. Yeah, let me actually bring you all back over here really quickly to the models for a second. Like I said, you can actually see here, as we track way down in time, you can see the time on the top. It's really not till like late, apparently, that we get this line that kind of fires off across Arkansas, which I'm going to bring this view in a little closer to Arkansas here just so we can take a look at it. Let's see. There we go, Arkansas. There we go. Yeah, this will give us a lot better, more of a better view. Kind of showing a bunch of pop-up thunderstorms, but really hardly anything severe from what it looks like. I mean, once again, that's just one model suggesting this. Let's try the simulated radar here. Maybe there's a different model. Yeah, there we go. Let's try NAM. I wonder if the NAM model has the support on that. Yeah, kind of showing the same thing here. So it appears to be pretty late. Definitely does appear to be pretty daggone late there. So we will see here. Kitty Carey says, hello, everyone. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, like I said, these storms right now are west of Des Moines here. Let's see. Let me actually see if I might be able to have a camera for Des Moines, actually. Let's see if I can find any state webcams. Like I said, I literally have a whole entire network here of webcams to look through. So we have Iowa. Like I said, some of these websites, though, they're pretty good, but some of them are pretty bad. Yeah, like this one. It only has images, apparently. I don't know. I don't think there's any snow out there, though, either. So, don't know how accurate that is. Okay, so like I said, yeah, west of Des Moines is where that's at. Let's try this guy. Okay, so that's fairly recent. Well, you can see it's a little dark out there. Yeah, unfortunately, our radars, those cameras kind of suck, unfortunately. So, all right, let's see. How about, let's see, 75119. 75119. All right, this is across areas here of Texas. So you're basically south of Dallas here. Okay, so yeah, what's going on there towards Dallas actually is, you're actually inside the slight risk here, that level 2 out of 5. Overall, your chances here is for tornadoes is actually less than 5%. So I think you're in a 2% chance for tornadoes. Damage 115 and hail 15 significant. Yeah, you got to really watch out for. Got to really be watching out for hail towards your location there south of Dallas. I mean, really Dallas in general, because like I said, we have that significant risk that's out there that could be producing some large hail. Potentially 2 inches in diameter or larger. I mean, like I said, we're talking some serious hail potential out there. Now here at the current moment, towards Dallas, we have a bunch of little storms popping off here on the eastern side here, south of Linden, kind of right here north of Interstate 20, kind of west of Shreveport. That's currently popping off here, far from anything severe at the moment. But like I said, it's definitely something we should keep an eye out there for. But anyways, my friends out there towards Dallas, yeah, you got to watch out for the possibility for some large hail. That's kind of one of your main concerns out there. And then, like I said, out there towards like western Illinois, portions here of Iowa, yeah, you guys are starting to get hit here by these storms that are popping off. Let's see, we got ourselves. Yeah, look at these guys. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning in effect for areas here of Monticello. We have Lewistown. We have Canton. I'm actually going to bring this over to my other radar here, which we'll go ahead and switch all over here to that real quick. So, let's see. We're going to go ahead and load up that radar there. So, yeah, you can actually see there's actually been reports here of actually 3-inch hail Actual measurement was 3.25 inches. So we're definitely seeing some very, very large hail reports coming through here. Yeah, across like northeastern Missouri. Once again, Monticello. Yeah, look at that. Look at all that purple there. It's probably showing some pretty large hail. Towards Monticello, towards Canton, kind of pulling out of like Lewistown, right there towards Newcourt Village, all that stuff. And like I said, this thing has the possibility for tennis ball size hail out of it. So tennis ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts seems to be possible. And this warning will be basically in effect here until 6 o'clock. Yep, 6 o'clock p.m. Central. So we got ourselves about, 16 minutes to go. So really not too much longer before that gets canceled out there. But still, we're keeping on it. Probably going to extend it if it continues to produce this large hail. I think that's a good possibility. Yeah, and then of course we got these guys west of Des Moines, really cranking here towards towards Perry. See Dallas Center, Adele, DeSoto. I mean, also you can see that in those areas in purple, kind of some large hail too, looking like it's really cranking there. See, yeah, there's no rotation out of these though. That's good. Yeah, obviously we don't want any rotation out of these storms here. Yeah, we don't want any tornadoes popping off. But like I said, there is a pretty decent potential of that here today. Unfortunately, hate to say it, but it's crazy. You know, the amount of hail reports we've already seen today is actually really crazy. I mean, we've already had. Let me look at the storm predictions. I think we've already had like a lot of them. Believe it or not, we've had 172 hail reports today so far. 1 tornado report and 25 damaging wind report. Yeah, damaging wind reports, 25 of them. 172 hail reports. Can y'all believe that? Like that is some crazy stuff out there. But yeah, we'll definitely be watching these storms out there. Yeah, I mean, you can actually see right here, a lot of these guys are starting to fire off. These guys right here. New line is kind of starting to develop here towards like let's see, Shambog, towards Hepburn. Yeah, these guys we should probably watch out for. Yeah, especially this one. This one, like I said, in the latest frames, this thing's starting to develop quite a core from what it looks like. Would not be surprised if this one storm here towards like Fontanelli does go severe warning here eventually. I definitely think that's a good possibility out of it. Let's take a look here up towards Michigan. Yeah, like I said, Michigan right now does have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here. Let's see, got a bunch of zip codes from people. Let me take a look at. Yeah, give me 1 second. So yeah, look at this. So this storm right here in southwestern Michigan. Look at that. Wow. 1.5 inch hail reported from a train weather spotter. Yeah, that's got quite the core on it. I tell you what, right there towards Wayland, y'all see that purple and blue? That's showing some big old chunks of hail up in the atmosphere, right there, right over Wayland right now, which is in western Michigan. I don't know if I have any cameras out there or not, let me see, Michigan. Like I said, some of these webcam networks across some of the states are perfect. They're awesome, but some of them are terrible. Which Michigan's turns out to be one of the bad ones, I think. Fortunately. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately. I wish we did. I wish we had a lot better webcams out there, but let's see. All right, hello, what is the outlook here for Pittsburgh? What is that? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? 15214 for tomorrow. Gotcha. So yeah, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Okay, so you guys do have a pretty big risk here tomorrow. Tomorrow is your risk here. Like I said, if we take a look here at tomorrow's outlook, we got ourselves a severe threat level. Let's see, severe threat level 2 out of 5 for Pittsburgh. So yeah, pretty decent sized threat here for you. Tornado chances. Let's see. So whenever it comes to tornadoes here for tomorrow for Pittsburgh, we actually have ourselves a 5% chance. So within 25 miles of Pittsburgh, there's a 5% chance that we could have a tornado drop down. Damaging winds here, we have a, like I said, we have ourselves a, let's see, right there towards Pittsburgh, a 15% chance of that. And when it comes to hail, there's actually a 5% chance. So, yeah, your main concern there is actually damaging winds, maybe 60, 70 mile an hour wind gusts, followed by tornadoes and hail, kind of the same percentages. So that's that. That is that, my friend. Yeah, no, this guy right here definitely is a little bit interesting. And once again, a big old core there towards like Wayland. Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of hail is going to be reported out of that one. That's going to be pretty interesting. Let's see here. Oh, okay, cool. I got a bunch of reports coming through here. We got some from Jacob here on Twitter. We're going to go and switch over here back to Twitter, y'all. So here we go. So this is a report coming through here from Jacob. This is in Illinois, east of Quincy. It's dropping now. Holy cow, look at that. Yeah, it also looks like those winds are pretty strong too, knocking off over those trash cans out there. Yeah, there's the hail size. And like I said, in some cases today, some of the hail sizes could be over 3 inches in diameter, which is like 3.5. Some cases maybe near a softball size hail, could be possible out there. And I think we've already seen like 2-inch hail being reported today. I think maximum was 2-inch. From what I recall. Yeah, like I said, from what I recall, we've had some pretty large hail out there today, which is interesting. But anyways, like I said, yeah, if you guys want to submit anything to our Twitter, tag us on Twitter at NWW1162. Like I said, we'll share your all's reports and stuff like that roll through. So, like I said, we are currently watching ourselves a group of severe thunderstorms moving its way into basically western Illinois here at the moment, with the big potential for some hail. Some of these, like I said, this guy back here towards Canton. Is actually possibly producing 2.5-inch size hail, which, like I said, 2.5-inch size hail is like larger than, or it's actually tennis ball size hail potentially. It's 2.5 size. So we're definitely looking at some pretty large potential for some hail today. So far, that's kind of what we're looking at in regarding to the potential so far. What we're seeing here is a lot of hail being reported out of these. Not as much damaging winds yet, or tornadoes so far. We've had really hardly any. Like I said, that's expected to happen here later on. So we'll, at any time here, it could pop off. But anyways, yeah, no, that's definitely something we should be looking out here for. We'll continue to watch this. But I mean, like I said, between today and tomorrow, we got ourselves a pretty large risk here overall. Amy says, "What does kind of look like for tomorrow?" Well, what's the zip code for that? Just got a report from Michigan, storm as big as 3.75-inch hail. Really? 3.75. I know there's a big old core on that one, but how accurate is that? I see a 1.5-inch hail report, which that is ping pong ball size hail being reported. Also, Amy, please do not spam. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any rotation out of these storms here. That's good. That's good for now. We'll see. Let's see. This storm's currently warned for ping pong ball size, and that's actually been reported there towards Hopkins. Which let me move you all back over here real quickly. Yeah, no, that's actually been reported here towards Hopkins is 1.5 inch. So once again, that's ping pong ball size hail being reported out there. But I mean, look at that. Look at that big old core there. And from what it looks like, there's really nothing. There's definitely no rotation out of it. That's good news. But yeah, like I said, we're starting to see a bunch of storm activity rolling into western Illinois right now. So we gotta watch out for this one. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for areas of Beardstown. Let's see, we have Rushville. Right towards Rushville, Beardstown. You can actually see right there, there's kind of a little area in the purple and blue that's popping off. That might even be a little bit of hail out of this guy, too. Yeah, once again, that's kind of what it seems like to be. The main thing right now out of these storms is the hail from what it looks like. That's kind of what it really seems to be like. Amy says, let's see here. 44270. 44270. Okay. South of Cleveland. Yeah, like I said, you actually got an enhanced risk tomorrow. Once again, another day we got to watch out tomorrow is obviously across an enhanced risk. But yeah, you can see here we are inside of a level 3 out of 5, which on the Storm Prediction Center's page, that is a 5% chance for tornadoes, a 30% chance for damaging winds, and a 15% chance for hail. Got to keep an eye out there for that. But we'll watch it. Christine says, thank you. Thank you for what? See Kansas City, Missouri tonight. Yeah, no, you guys out there towards Kansas City got to really be watching the possibility for some hail. The Storm Prediction Center has actually put out a mesoscale discussion, as you can see right there in that kind of circle there, basically talking that there is a possibility we might be issuing a watch out towards those regions. So we should definitely be watching out for that. But yeah, but like I said, right now we have a lot of these storms popping off here towards Iowa right now. These guys are severe thunderstorm warnings currently popping off here. A lot of these are for main concerns out of these guys are for mostly hail actually. A lot of hail out of these guys. Let's see here. What's the deal for 78729? 78729. All right, this is for portions of Austin, Texas. Okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, Austin, Texas down there, you guys are inside the slight risk, that severe threat level. Like I said, you guys are inside that severe threat level 2 out of 5. So your main concern out there, my friend, is not really tornadoes, which is or very, very low chance for tornadoes overall, is what we should be looking out here for. So that's that. We are seeing ourselves, let's say tornado probability there. So 2% chance for tornadoes, 15% chance for damaging winds, and a 15% chance for hail. That's kind of what we're seeing here. Let's see here. Proxy says, Andrew, when is the more severe supposed to begin in affected areas of Ohio? Approximate start time. Thanks. No problem, Proxy. Okay, so when it comes to it, in Ohio, let's see, we're going to switch over there to Ohio. I'm going to switch you all over here to the models for a moment. So this is according to the NAM model. You can see, it's really interesting because, like I said, it really shows just a bunch of showers, and you can kind of see that as we move into tomorrow morning, 3 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe showing a few showers, maybe some thunderstorms possibly. 9, 10, 11, 12. So as we move into the afternoon, you kind of see this big line that fires off here across northwestern Ohio. That tracks eastward, but it looks like it fades out a bit according to the NAM. But once again, that's just one model. Let's try the HRRR here. Yeah, let's see. We're going to track this down in time here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, this one shows a bit of a different story here. Kind of showing maybe late afternoon, early evening, a few individual storms you can kind of see there popping off. Does not mean that's exactly where they will be. But because, like I said, models are not perfect. They're far from perfect. But you can actually see there is that some of those discrete storms might fire off there kind of late tomorrow. And then, like I said, the main line rolls through kind of late evening. And it kind of rolls out there by early 6th, essentially. Anyways, but that's that. Really interesting to see there. If we move this out here towards, let's see, U.S., we need to figure out the Midwest. Let's see, U.S. Corn Belt maybe. Yeah, that's a good view of overall what's going on. You can see, like I said, right now for the next few hours, really starting to show that activity really spark off kind of around 9 o'clock from what this model has to say. I mean, you can see it. There you go. Big old line going all the way down to Kansas. Really even kicking off there. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's also a big old amount of snow on this too. I really can't even forget to tell you all that. I mean, look at this. Let's change this to the simulated 15. Let's see here. That maximum radar. Yeah, no, you guys are definitely supposed to get a lot of snow out of this guy too. Cannot forget about that. Let's see. Simulated radar. There you go. Yeah, like I said, there's actually a bit of ice on this one, which is not good. I mean, it's not just snow, too. Yeah, a lot of potential of ice out there towards, like, middle, Minnesota. Kind of the pink showing, like, freezing rain, essentially. The orange showing, like, the sleet and all that nasty stuff. And then the severe storm's not far to the south, which, like I said, I mean, this storm is just causing a bunch of issues out there. Which, it is what it is. But like I said, we got to be covering all of it, regarding the severe storms. It even looks like there's a few of them that start to pop off here now northwest of Kansas City, which is interesting. Yeah, some of these are starting to pop off here kind of northwest of Kansas City. There's Kansas City right now. I believe they're heading kind of west of, kind of like northwest of St. Joseph, essentially. So we got a few of these storms popping up there towards those areas. But right now the severe ones are basically here west of Des Moines. So Grand Rapids, we got that one severe storm there. Still got that thing for ping pong ball size hail being possible, which is interesting. Let's see. But yeah, like I said, really my friends out there in the Dakotas should be watching out for the snowfall. And like I said, maybe for Minnesota, the potential there for, some really big old amounts of possible ice. That's another big concern out there. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of winter storm warnings out there. I believe they actually even have blizzard warnings in effect here, too. Yeah, I believe there's blizzard warnings out there as well. Let's actually double check on that real quickly. Take a look here over at the National Weather Service has. Oh, yeah. No, they do. They do have a lot of blizzard warnings out there. Look at all that. So all the orange there, that's all blizzard warnings there. The pink is winter storm warnings. The blue is winter weather advisories. Like I said, across the areas here inside the yellow, that's that tornado watch that we have in effect here. The tornado watch that we're looking at. Got a bunch of wind advisories for the Ohio Valley. Basically, we were expecting a bunch of gusty winds to occur out there. And a bunch of red flag warnings for the Central Plains. Yeah, showing a big old potential there for some forest fires. Like I said, there's just a bunch of concerns out of the storm system. It ranges from severe weather, like thunderstorms, tornadoes, large hail damaging winds, to winter weather regarding snow, sleet, freezing rain, and then it goes to the fire aspect. It's just a nut storm. It's just a really crazy storm here. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's just some pretty crazy stuff. Oh, look at that. 3-inch hail report was reported here, 3.25. That's right. We actually got that report earlier. 3.25-inch hail was in northeastern Missouri earlier. And you can really see where the hail's potentially at right now with all that purple. Which is moving. Like I said, these storms are really moving into like western Illinois. And speaking of Illinois right now, we have about 22,000 people without power in the state of Illinois. That potentially will go up later on today. Let's say 22,000 out right now. Let's see. South Dakota, we have North and South Dakota. Apparently, there's like no one out right now with power. I do expect those to go up, especially for Minnesota too. There's about 1,700 people without power in Minnesota. I do expect that to increase, like I said, especially with all the snow and ice that we're expected to see. I mean, like I said, it is definitely looking to be very interesting. Let me switch you guys over here to the blend real quickly, or the forecast for the expected amount of snowfall out of this. I mean, like I said, this is just some crazy. Let's see. Crazy amounts that we're actually looking at the possibility there. So let's see. Forecast. We'll do National Weather Service forecast and the 48-hour snowfall accumulation. A lot of it's already fallen, across portions here of like, let's see. A lot of it's already fallen across like South Dakota here. Yeah, look at this. So here's the official forecast from the National Weather Service here. Look at that. All these areas inside that maroon color, we're talking well over a foot being possible. Basically all these regions in here, that's kind of where we're seeing about a foot plus being possible. Let's see here. Midian with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Saying, what is the chances of tornadoes in 61356? All right, let's see. 61356. Thank you for the 2. Across Illinois. Okay, so here's the thing. So for you, my friend, let me go ahead and switch you all over here to this view. So you, my friend, are right actually inside of the big risk. I mean, you're right. You're right there in Princeton, which you can see right there is between the orange and between the red. So you're like in between the enhanced and the moderate risk here. So you're in a pretty big risk. Storm Prediction Center's word on that regarding your tornado potential for today. You're right next a 10 to 15% chance. So right now there's a 10% chance within 25 miles that tornado could drop within those regions. So that's that. That's kind of what we're looking at. So 10% chance for tornadoes. Damaging winds. Got a 30% chance for some damaging wind gusts, maybe 60, 70. Overall, it's a pretty good probability. And when it comes to hail, we're talking a... let's see, hail's also a 30% chance. Although there is a possibility that some of those hailstones could be 2 inches in diameter or larger, which, like I said, definitely is a little bit interesting. Just a little bit interesting. Here's a report coming in from Jacob on the Twitter view showing ourselves that we have a bit of snow. Look at that. North Dakota has a crash. Look at all that snow out there. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not just the severe thunderstorms we're seeing, but it's also the hail. Also the snow. I mean, yes, there's hail, tornadoes, large hail, tornadoes, and damaging winds, plus the winter side of things here. But look at that. So right here, southwest of Springfield, look at that. We're starting to see a storm pop off here. New severe thunderstorm warning in effect for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, as well as half-dollar size hail. So it's kind of tracking right towards Springfield. So we'll watch out for that guy. But my goodness, yeah, we're also watching out there towards like Kansas City, northwest side. We got a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings popping off here. Some crazy stuff. Let's see here. James says, "Hey brother, we got a storm warning towards let's see, Branson. Could you check it for me on radar?" Of course. Let's see, Branson. Is this Branson, Missouri? I'm guessing. Okay. Gotcha. So you're actually inside of the, like I said, you're outside of the warning here. Yeah, that warning is basically just to the west of you. Does not appear to have any threat for you, though. Yeah, you can see Branson's right here, and this is tracking, it's going to be mostly passing to your west, essentially. It looks like the current warning's out there for half-dollar size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So that's definitely something we should keep an eye out there for. Yeah, like I said, a lot of this activity is moving into western Illinois right now, which is crazy. Let's see. Ant Colonist says, "Yo, I remember back when you were like 20 to 50 subscribers. You've come a long way, dude. Good job." Thank you. Yeah, we're at 11,500 now, which I find is crazy. Jacob says a 13-year-old girl was critically injured by a lightning strike on the west side as severe weather moved to Chicago Wednesday afternoon. So Wednesday, so was that last week? I don't see what that has to do with this, but yeah, hopefully she's okay. iNewt says hello. What's up? Let's see. Maybe less. Yeah. No, we've definitely come a long way with the channel. Very, very, very awesome, you guys. Like I said, I could not thank anyone else but y'all. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. These storms in Iowa have really popped off here in the last little bit. Let's try the last 30 frames here. I mean, look at that. Yeah, we're starting to get a lot of growth from the northern part of the state. You can see how it goes from thin air to a bunch of pop-up convection. I mean, you can see the infrared here, too, on my top panel. Really starting to crank out there. Ooh, look at all the Saharan, or not Saharan, but look at all that dust that's popping off out there. Dude, those winds behind that low-pressure system are pretty strong. I'm actually going to pull it up on the big view. Hold on, let's see. Holy cow, dude. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, this is also creating like a dust storm for a lot of people, I'm sure, too. Let's go ahead and switch over here to Texas. Holy cow. Dude, this is crazy. Yeah, look at that. So you see this big old streak. It's coming from like that one source, which is interesting. Oh, there you go. Yeah, look at that. There's even a little wildfire in there. See that right there? See the smoke? Maybe I can zoom in a little closer to that. Yeah, there you go. Right there. It's a fire. That is so interesting. Like, you have clouds over here, you have dust, and you have smoke. All in one frame. I'm screenshotting that. That's pretty crazy. Wow. Yeah, so there's a bit of a fire situation kicking off there in the panhandle of Texas right now. Man. Yeah, let's take a look here back over towards the storms in Iowa. Got a lot of puffiness popping up here. Look at all that. A lot of convection occurring. Really in the latest frames you can see that kicking off. Which that cap's finally broke, which is interesting. Which is good for the storms anyways. Yeah, you can see a lot of growth here in the last little bit. You can see a lot of thunderstorm top growth that's starting to occur there. Yeah, you got those pretty mature thunderstorms here on like the southwestern side of Iowa right now that's popping off there. So that is definitely some interesting stuff out there for sure. I wonder if you can see that fire on the radar, because sometimes you can, actually. I think that might be it right there. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, you can. Look at that. So that's the fire on radar. The smoke is thick enough to where actually radar does pick it up. And you can actually see that on the radar there. Especially in some of those big frames, you can actually see how it... See how it's green? Showing equivalent to light precipitation on if it was rainfall. But look at this. So we can actually confirm this by looking at correlation coefficient. If it's blue, it's not meteorological. And there you go. Yeah, if it's red, it's meteorological, but it's not. So that's the smoke from the fire there. Some crazy stuff. Yeah, I mean we got a bunch of these storms popping off here. Like I said, majority of them right now that's kicking off here is like once again in Iowa for sure, but a lot of the main concern right now out of these storms is really mostly hail, which is interesting. Brandy says, hello, what's up? I'm doing good, Brandy. Let's try Illinois here. We're getting some towards... Interesting. So northwest of Springfield, there's this one warning here for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail towards Astoria. Leesburg, Bluff City, Bath. Yeah. Yo-Yo says 1K an hour ago to 164 people watching now. Yeah, it's what happens when Ryan Hall goes live. We lose like all of our viewers. Ryan Streams is a big view hog from what it seems like. Yeah, like our stream was thriving earlier, and now it just died. Which, I mean, at least they're getting a good source of information from other people too, in order to help keep people safe. That's good overall, but. Let's see, it's getting dark here in St. Louis. Yeah, let's take a look at St. Louis real quickly. Yeah, there's really nothing going on towards St. Louis at the moment. Maybe. Let's see. If I switch over towards this view. Okay. Yeah, no, you can actually see that there. And you see how the clouds get thicker in the latest scans here? Towards St. Louis, that little notch right there, St. Louis. Yeah, you can see how that like kind of thickens up a bit. Yeah, that explains why it's getting dark out there. But on the radar view, there's genuinely nothing popping off. Let's see here. Ryan needs to like get some viewers to you. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. You gotta share, you know. Sharing is caring, they say. But, you know, I'm definitely glad with the viewers that we have right now. So I'm glad that y'all are staying up to date with us. It's greatly appreciated. Let's see, southwestern Missouri. Okay, we have ourselves severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for half-dollar size hail here and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Right towards McCord Bend, Galena, Wheelersville, Skolton. Which, yeah. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and switch over here back to the back to overall satellite view. You can see how the sun's starting to set on the east side, how it's starting to change like a bluish color. But yeah, I mean, storms are definitely trying to, or they definitely are starting to fire off here a bit. Let's go ahead and speed this up here a bit. Yeah. Yeah, you can really see those clouds, boom, right there in the latest frames. Really, really cranking. I wonder what infrared looks like on that. Yeah, you can see a lot of red starting to pop up. Give it a second to load. Yeah, satellite's awesome. Really gives us some good views up in the sky here of the, the physics that's going on inside these storms right at the moment. Yeah, I mean, you can even see that one storm that started popping off there in Missouri. Yeah, and that's actually creating a chain reaction and firing off these other guys out here towards western Illinois. But good news is right now is that we have no tornado warnings. Once again, I don't want to jinx it either. So, knock on wood, we don't have any. Knock on wood, we don't have any tornado warnings anytime soon. Let's hope not. We don't want any of those. Let's see, big old severe thunderstorm warning. I do have a tornado possible tag on this one here in far western Illinois towards Carthage, Fountain Green. Let's see, 1.5-inch hail. So that's a ping pong ball. Yeah, ping pong ball size hail. Also 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and wow. Yeah, we'll be watching this. The reason I have a tornado possible tag is interesting. Let's see, is there any rotation? Got a bit of turbulence down here to the south. Let's see here. Southwest of Carthage, which is interesting. 45 minutes for the next day one outlook. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll see. Andrew, I'm sorry, but you always jinx it. Yeah, I know. It seems like it, huh? It was like last event, pretty sure. I was like, yeah, there's no tornadoes happening, and next thing you know, we just got tornadoes that started popping up right as I said that. So, okay, there's something I want to go ahead and show you all real quickly here in North Dakota. This is a new thing that's popping up here. Got a new mesoscale discussion showing heavy snow. When it comes to the Storm Prediction Center on it, though, from what they issued that for. Let's see. Moderate to heavy snow with visibilities reductions is blowing snow possible this afternoon and evening. That's what they're talking about across those areas. Wow. Yeah, a lot of heavy snow is falling up there. Actually, let's take a look here back at the overall. Yeah, you can see the snow that's. We're going to pull this up to last 6 hours here. You can see as we track way down in time here. What radar do I use? A group of them, actually. A bunch of different radars. Some range from $250 to $25 a month. Like I said, meteorology is not a cheap hobby. It is really not. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings popping up all over the place here. See this guy out down there in southwestern, almost central, kind of like southwestern, almost south central Michigan, directly south here of Grand Rapids, basically towards Hastings. Yeah, we're seeing 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gust possibilities. So that is currently what we are looking at. I'm going to turn this up to, let's see. North winds around 10 miles an hour, becoming east after midnight. Friday, Sunday. Well, but yeah, like I said, my friends, just so y'all know, if you're just tuning into us here, we are starting to see a lot of these storms moving into western Illinois at the moment. A lot of these are for possible large hail, potentially, like I said, quarter size to, in some cases, maybe even up to ping pong ball size hail. A lot's firing off here in Iowa, too. You know, really over the last 30 minutes or so, we've been seeing a lot of activity popping off here towards Iowa, seeing a lot of thunderstorm activity, really starting to grow out there. Some of these storms right here, basically directly south of Des Moines, is really concerning here because they actually do have ourselves a 2-inch hail possibility. So maybe the potential there for some of those hail sizes being up to 2 inches in diameter or larger, which is basically egg size, which that's pretty large size hail. Especially if you mix in those 60-mile-an-hour potential wind gusts out of the storm here, it's going to be cranking pretty good there. Let's see. Master Sword says, hello, what's up? Hope you're doing good. But like I said, we just got to keep on watching this here. Like I said, some of these storms here as of now seem to be really cranking off that hail threat from what it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, we also have a few here towards Kansas City that's trying to fire off here. Some of them were successful, and it looks like, yeah, this one's having a hard time firing off from what it looks like. Because it really started cranking there for a moment. Yeah, you see how it went really orange there for a moment, showing some heavy precipitation, and now it's kind of fading out from what it looks like, going into more of the yellow-greens. So, but yeah. Will there be tornadoes in Dallas, Texas? Okay, so there is a low chance for tornadoes in Dallas, Texas, but it cannot be completely ruled out here. Once again, here towards Dallas, we have ourselves a slight risk, a severe threat level, 2 out of 5 here. So that is what we are looking at overall. But yeah. You know, what I was really thinking about doing here, guys, in this live stream, I think we're going to, kind of really do night shift tonight. Meaning, I think that here in a little bit, we're going to head off for now, and then we're going to pick up at nighttime. Like I said, because a lot of the streamers are streaming right now, getting a good information out there. Once again, make sure you have weather radio. Make sure you have a weather radio out there to obviously get alerts if possible. So I think what we're going to do here actually is once again at nighttime, since nighttime is when people can't see the weather, all that stuff, I can really get on here and I can show you all what's going on at nighttime. Like I said, things are really starting to pop off here now. But like I said, mostly in the terms of hail from what it seems like. So that's that. Let's see here. Midden says, man, God bless you for answering the questions. You're awesome. No problem. Anytime. Anytime. But I just feel like, that will conserve some of my energy here. Like I said, that'll really conserve some of my energy there for later tonight. So that would be good. That's probably what I'm probably going to do. Later stream would be a little lifesaver, would help my anxiety greatly personally. Yeah. Yeah, would you guys rather have a later live stream? What time am I restreaming? It'll probably be late, maybe around like midnight. Maybe, yeah, probably around like 12, kind of around midnight or so. So that way I can stream well into the overnight hours. You can always you can take all the breaks you want. Yeah, the problem is when you take breaks, the viewership drops a lot, and you never get it back. So that's obviously not good for whenever it goes to wanting to save people's lives, not getting the amount of views. Which, obviously, in my vision, it's about the views, but only because of the safety of you, right? I know a lot of other streamers want the views for their own good being. Not saying any names, but there is a bunch of people out there that just want views for the money. That's not at all what I'm here for. And like I said, I just want the views in order to spread the word as much as possible. But yeah, let's see. Midnight I might be sleeping. Yeah, like I said, but at nighttime it's going to be very, very, you know, at nighttime it's going to be very, very, you know, difficult for a lot of people because, well, first of all, I mean, you can't see any severe weather heading your way, and unless, like I said, unless, like I said, if you, you know, have radar and stuff like that, which we have radar, so we'll be able to detect anything at nighttime, so that's good news. But see, pretty bad here in Stewart, Iowa. Wonder what the risk I'm in today for storm prediction and everything. Bad, gonna hit me. I'm already in already had tiny hail and hard rain. More coming. Thank you. So here you go. So Des Moines, yeah, this is kind of right where you're at right here. So basically, said it's Stewart, Iowa. So you're right here inside the enhanced risk. That's severe threat level 3 out of 5. And yeah, so you're actually inside of a tornado watch here. It does look like another storm is getting ready to hit you, actually. So this is going right towards, right towards Stewart. And this guy currently is not warned for anything, but I would definitely consider watching it because you never know. It could have a little bit more hail on it because it does look like there might be a little bit of a hail core right here towards areas east of Bridgewater, which does seem to be kind of tracking in your direction. So I would watch it. Definitely would keep an eye on it. See, I hope no fatalities today. Yeah, let's hope not. Let's definitely hope not. Oh, wow. We got some reports of funnel clouds, apparently, here in LaGrange, which is in northeastern Missouri. Interesting. Yeah, moving into western Illinois out of that one storm. This was a while ago. Yeah, no, this was popping off here a while ago, actually. Gotcha. For my untrained eye, it looks like Fairfield and southeast Iowa might be safe. Okay, so I would not say that. So, yeah, southeast Iowa actually has a really big threat today. From what the radar might look like now, it could be completely different what the radar is going to look like here in a couple hours from now. So, but yeah, you're in a big risk here. I wouldn't say you're going to be totally safe and where you should completely ignore the weather. No, you need to watch out for it. Yeah, keep an eye on the weather, definitely, for today. Like I said, especially for tonight, whenever the storm's going to pop off. Like I said, here pretty soon, we're actually going to head off here for now. I'm going to probably restream somewhere around midnight, maybe 1, 2 in the morning or so. Anywhere from midnight to 1 or 2. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. In order to provide the people at nighttime who, you know, obviously, at nighttime, the tornado threat, I mean, the overall severe weather threat is much greater because people are asleep. There's, you know, overall, it's a lot more difficult to detect severe weather. You know, personally, like with your eyes, you can't see it. You can't. All you can do is just go off of your senses of like hearing and stuff like that. And like I said, at nighttime, it's just overall better for us to be alive. And I'd really love to save my energy for tonight. That's what I'm gonna do here. Will I be streaming 12 to 4 a.m.? I'll probably up. Yeah, I'll probably be up for a while. So. Like I said, I feel like, because, like I said, a lot of the main streamers right now are streaming, giving that information out for the people during the daytime, and I'm going to take over night shift. I think night shift is a good thing for me to do. So, yeah, we're going to take over night shift. I think that's what we're going to do here. Just want to go and give you all a little update on the weather and everything like that. See, thanks, Andrew. Don't spread yourself too thin. We know you're just not in for the money. See you later. Stay safe. Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us. Glad to have you here, my friends. Yeah, so I think we're going to head off here for now, my friends. I'm going to go ahead and get myself just get myself some dinner because I'm hungry too. I'm going to do some things around the house, maybe take a nap, and then go back live here once again, maybe around like 12, anywhere from 12 to 2 a.m. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming until the morning hours, I'm sure. So, yeah, definitely my plan. Like I said, just in order to keep y'all prepared, keep y'all safe, and all that stuff. So I am literally risking my sleep schedule for you guys, so to keep y'all prepared. So like I said, remember, tonight we're going to do night shift. We'll keep y'all up to date and everything like that, and all that going on. All right. Well, y'all, once again, thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, if you're just tuning into us, we'll be back here later on tonight in order to give y'all some, like I said, we'll be here back later on tonight to give y'all some updates and stuff like that. And so just please stay safe out there, my friend. If y'all have any questions, I will tell you this. If you have any questions join our Discord. It's down in the description, and write me during the daytime. Like I said, write if there's a storm that you're curious about, anything like that, join our Discord right there in the description. We will go, like I said, I will literally go out of my way to show you what we can possibly see towards your location and stuff like that. So that's what we're looking at. Anyways, my friends, like I said, love y'all. Please stay safe out there. We'll make sure to keep y'all updated. Follow us on Twitter. I'll probably give occasional updates on that too on Twitter at NWW1162. So, like I said, follow us, and we'll continue to give y'all little updates and stuff like that probably every once in a while. Like I said, feel free to tweet to me if you have any questions, anything like that too. All right. Well, once again, love y'all. Please stay safe out there. We will catch you guys here later on tonight. We're going to go ahead and head off to the ending screen. Stream's going to head off here in 2 minutes, so say goodbye to your friends and family. And like I said, we'll be picking up here once again back tonight in order to make sure y'all are staying safe. Alrighty, guys. Once again, thank you all so much for the supporters. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, guys. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button on the way out. Be greatly appreciated, my friends. And all right, well, we will see you guys here later on tonight. Peace out, my friends. Love y'all. Stay safe. Catch you then.
Throughout the day. With temperatures near freezing in some areas, there is a slight chance of freezing drizzle, but that threat should mostly be north of Interstate 90. For Wednesday through Monday, west to northwest winds will gust to around 40 miles an hour on Wednesday. Spotter activation is not expected at this time. Your National Weather Service forecast for the Iowa Great Lakes area. Tonight, a slight chance of drizzle this evening. Mostly cloudy with a slight chance of rain showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the upper 20s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming west 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour after midnight. Chance of rain 20%. Wednesday, mostly cloudy and windy, cooler with highs in the mid-30s. West winds 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 45 miles an hour. Wednesday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Windy with lows in the lower 20s. West winds 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 40 miles an hour. Thursday, sunny. Not as cool with highs in the upper 40s. West winds 15 to 20 miles an hour. Thursday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-20s. North winds around 10 miles an hour, becoming east after midnight. Friday, sunny. Not as cool with highs around 60. Friday night, mostly clear in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Not as cool with lows in the lower 40s. Saturday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 60s. Saturday.